welcome to What's Stewing in the Crock Pot. This is totally the first episode. This is definitely not the second take of this episode. Anyways, my name is Ian Bortz. I have a YouTube channel where I do stuff with this guy, and I also have a second YouTube
Went the
channel.
wrong way.
Oh, did I? Oh, I forgot it's mirrored.
He is
I
mirrored.
forgot it's mirrored this way. This guy. I have a YouTube channel. I do funny things with him, and I also make music sometimes. So check me out on Spotify, I guess. And introduce yourself, I guess.
I'm black. No.
I mean, what else can I say? You know.
Hello, I'm Nick, or Comically Odd. You know, I make YouTube videos with this guy over here.
You pointed the wrong way.
That guy over there. Yeah, whatever. Make YouTube videos with him. GCYU, greatest cinematic universe of all time.
Yeah.
On God. I like Legos a lot. Probably can't see it because my room's a mess, so I have background on.
You have a Goku, and that's why you
yeah,
can't see it.
Goku. I have big Lego collection behind me. Big Lego collection.
That's
Gigantic
actually not
Lego.
a background. That's actually you built that out of Legos.
I did. I built the entire.
Yeah.
My entire background.
You built Goku out of Legos.
Yeah.
That doesn't look like Goku.
Daily Bugle. Now.
Okay.
I have some trivia for Bortz.
You have some trivia?
I have some trivia.
Wait.
So, cracking it.
Cracking it for the trivia.
All right. I'm not sure if you're a big Captain America fan,
Not really.
but here's my Captain America trivia. How many years was Steve Rogers trapped under the ice in comics?
Ooh. Okay. Well, sometime in the was it the 60s or the 50s?
World War II.
No, I know. Did he come back in the 60s or the 50s? I don't know. I'm gonna say if he's trapped in 1944, he comes back. Let's say 57. That's my guess. We're gonna say 13 years.
66 years.
What? Oh, was he not trapped after World War II?
Comics were retcon. Captain America came out in the 2000s -ish. Instead of when the Avengers comic started.
Man, I hate Marvel's sliding timeline.
Yes, the sliding timeline makes everything confusing because you probably would be right if we were talking original Avengers comics because it really wasn't. Fuck, man, not that long after World War II, bro. It was only frozen for 13 years, I think.
First appearance. Let's say. Oh. They started making comics in the middle of World War II.
Yeah, Captain America was the first comic.
Okay, yeah. I didn't know that it went back.
Yeah, Cap was lost in 1945 and wasn't brought out of the ice until 2011, 66 years later.
Okay. Cool. I don't know.
Yeah, it's crazy. The sliding timer makes everything confusing.
Yeah, it makes it.
In a few years, Cap's gonna have been trapped for 100 years in the ice. Who knows?
That's a lot of years. I don't think I could.
I don't think GCYU Cap ever went into the ice.
I mean, he's got that ice on him.
He's blinged out. He's blinged out, but we'll find out eventually if he ever went in the ice. Maybe he didn't go in. Maybe he didn't go in Iceman. He went in.
What? No.
Wait.
No. Was not inside of Iceman. Let's make this absolutely.
Well, here's the thing, though. Iceman is gay.
Well, yeah.
It wouldn't.
But
all I'm saying is Captain America is definitely racist in real. If Captain America existed in real life, bro would come out of the ice.
In real life is definitely racist.
So racist. He'd be so. I feel like everyone's always like, no, he wouldn't be. No, Captain America would be so fucking racist if he came out of the ice. Maybe. There is a chance he wouldn't be, but he's literally like, he was propaganda for the U.S. I feel like Steve Rogers might. I mean, who knows?
Well, here's the thing.
Real life Steve Rogers could have been a great guy, but I just feel like Captain America, if he came out of the ice nowadays, would be like,
Not.
what's up with this gay thing? I feel like he
Oh,
wouldn't.
he would be homophobic. I don't know if
Oh
he'd
no,
be
he'd
racist
be
though.
maybe
To be
not.
honest,
We'd have to see.
because here's the thing. Like, oh, well, civil rights movement did end in the '60s. I don't know. Well, it would be a toss-up.
That's not the topic of this video, so we should we probably should just get off of it until we anger someone too much.
I don't know. It's more.
We're gonna get.
It's Marvel.
It
it's
is,
fine.
yes,
But
but it's also political.
How about? Yeah, I don't want to start.
How about you political on my nuts? Yeah, let's get to the tier list.
I don't know what that. Well, first we
Are
gotta
we-
talk about the news.
Oh yay, news!
Oh, you're gone. What happened? Where'd you go? All right, we're back. Nick's Chinese camera.
That sounds racist. You can't say that. You can't say that. It's not a Chinese camera. I bought it off of a Chinese website. You can't say that. You can't say that. You can't say that.
Alright, well, after that, let's get into the news.
So, in news today, Superman Legacy has gained a bigger cast list with some very memorable castings today. One thing we gained and lost.
Gained and lost?
Yes. So, there was supposed to be a Green Lantern show a while ago that was still in production. And, one of the characters in that show, Guy Gardner, had already been cast.
Okay.
Was supposed to be played by actor Finn Whitrock. Great casting. But now, as much as I love James Gunn, with his recent taking over of DC, he has taken Finn Whitrock, whatever, out of the DCU, whatever.
DCEU.
Whatever. Well, no, I think he's just calling it the DCU now. And as you can see up there, Nathan Fillion has been whatever.
I love Nathan.
He has been casted as Guy Gardner. But
I do love him, but
this breaks some things. One, James Gunn has stated in the past that the Suicide Squad is canon to his DCU. Nathan Fillion played TDK in that movie, who survived. They confirmed it. So, he's now playing Guy Gardner and a Suicide Squad member that is still alive. We'll see how James Gunn handles this in future.
Why did you read that out like a newscaster?
I don't know.
This breaks some things, as we'll see how this plays out in the future.
Also, something exciting is with I don't know how to Eddie. I'm just gonna say Eddie. 'Cause I don't know how to. Gathegi. I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
Yeah,
he played Darwin in X-Men First Class. They completely ruined his character in that movie because the one character in Marvel Comics that is his mutant power is to literally not die, dies. So, he is getting some redemption here, being casted as Mr. Terrific. I'm very excited.
Let's
a very cool DC character. And then Isabella Merced, I've only seen her in the live-action Dora movie, so I can't speak. I can't speak on her acting skills because I have not watched the Dora movie. But she looks pretty good to be Hawk. She's playing Hawk Woman. I think I don't know if they call her Hawk Girl.
Isn't it Hawk Girl?
I think they call her Hawk Girl. I'm not. Yeah, it's Hawk Girl.
Yeah,
She's playing Hawk Girl. Hawk Girl.
She's playing Hot Girl.
And also we have David Cornsweet and Rachel Brosnan as Clark and Lois, along with another casting that came out later in the day. I'm trying to see if I can find this. Yes. Barry's Anthony Carrigan has joined as DC hero Metamorpho for Superman Legacy as well. You can probably look that up. He was in the Barry show. That guy. He has joined as playing Metamorpho. He was on the Flash, and he also was on Gotham. He was also on Gotham.
I didn't watch that.
That it was a very interesting show. It's not terrible.
Oh no, I saw a few episodes.
Not terrible. Joker was really good in that show. Or Jerome, sorry.
Jerome.
Couldn't you? Well, there was like two. It was like Jerome and then like something else.
I don't know.
They couldn't use the name Joker, which was interesting.
Also, the Emmy nominations came out.
Yes, the Emmy nominations.
Nothing crazy.
Well, we're gonna see Better Call Saul has been nominated again. I've never watched it, but famously Better Call Saul has been shafted at every Emmy.
Yeah, I know.
It's gone to. So we're going to see if it finally gets its deserved right here.
It is against
and wins
The Last
its first
of Us,
Emmy.
though.
Yes, but The Last of Us, I don't think was, in terms of like Emmy stuff, I'm not sure the Emmys are gonna go with it over.
Okay.
Like what are all the nominations? What are all the nominations in there?
We got for Best Drama Series, Andor, Better Call Saul, The Crown.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I have a very like feeling that the Yellow Jackets is probably going to win. My mother and sister watched that show, and it seems to be a very popular show. They premiered its like second season at the movie theater, and it did very well. So I have a big feeling that could be the biggest contender in drama series.
All right.
For an Emmy here, we will see one of the Emmys.
Is really big. That's a really good pool of shows, actually.
It is. It's a good pool of shows. House of Dragon wasn't terrible. I don't like Game of Thrones, but that show wasn't actually that bad. The White Lotus is very popular. A lot of Aubrey Plaza.
A lot of Aubrey Plaza.
The only thing I don't know is I don't know what The Crown is. So we'll see with that. I don't think that's getting anywhere. And Andor for Disney Plus show wise, Andor was very good.
Yeah.
So. Hey,
look, Anthony Carrigan up for Best Supporting Actor.
For Barry.
Yeah, crazy.
I do know that Pedro Pascal got a few nominations. We see Obi-Wan in there. I'm very surprised.
Obi-Wan for Best Limited or Anthology series.
And I love Obi-Wan.
Yeah, that's a good show.
It was a good show. I don't think it's gonna win that. Disney usually gets kind of shafted at all these type of award things, like especially. Especially Angela at the Oscars when she got shafted for her role in Black Panther by fucking. That's still I still feel utter anger about that every day.
Yeah, she did deserve that one.
She deserved that.
Great.
Spectacular.
Yes. Okay.
Swarm. That's not winning anything. Barack Obama's daughter worked on that show, and he watched it for her. The first episode has like a 2-minute-long, fully nude sex scene in it. Barack watched that.
Well,
Barack watched that.
Donald Glover worked on it, so I'm surprised if it's not good.
I don't know if it's good or not. I just know that
okay.
there was a lot of. I know there was a lot of like little like backlash because that sex scene was like way too long. Which very good to see. It's very good to see that we do not have The Weeknd's newest show on here anywhere.
In there.
If that would have made this list, I would have blown up the Emmys. Don't take that to heart. I'm not serious, guys.
Ew.
Rick and Morty does not.
Okay, this is a bad animated.
Well, Bob's Burgers. My sister loves Bob's Burgers.
That.
But Rick and Morty does not deserve to be up there, especially with all the.
Primal deserves.
I don't know what that is.
It's an Adult Swim show where it's like. I love the animation style. It's about dinosaurs, and there's this guy living like among the dinosaurs. Oh my god, it's so good.
Oh. Also, with news with Hugh Jackman's suit, the reason his suit is not sleeveless, like everyone wanted it to be, is because Hugh Jackman has a skin condition that makes him susceptible to skin cancer. So they made it
Okay,
so
that
that
makes
all
sense.
working outside would not be as bad for him.
Love Hugh Jackman. All right.
However, he may take them off later in the movie when they're indoors and stuff. We don't know.
You know what time it is?
Gay sex?
No. It's actually not that time. It's time for
Tier list.
It's tier list time. There are 279 Marvel characters here.
Some of these from our cinematic universe.
Yeah, some of them. Yeah, no, there's a lot of characters here. I went overboard.
Indeed. You know who my favorite character is? Got the boys.
Yeah.
Got the boys in blue on my shirt.
You know who we're starting with?
Spider-Man. I saw that.
Spider-Man. It's all in alphabetical order except for Spider-Man. We're starting with him because we're starting that strong.
So is that first one just normal comic
Yeah,
Spider-Man?
normal comic Spider-Man.
Like that brother in F. No, I'm playing.
If you say so.
I mean, after recent Zeb Wells runs, I would put if we're talking like characterization right now in comics, that brother will go right to fucking F. Man, fuck Zeb Wells. I need a whole episode to diss Zeb Wells.
Yeah,
I'd say in total, probably. I mean, let's be honest. In total, if you're talking in total, he probably has to be F. He's comic Spider-Man. He is the original Spider-Man. You can't have him any lower than S.
I can argue. I can see the argument for A, because
but
there are some points in his runs.
Yes, like one more day, But in the end of the day, it's fucking Spider-Man. He is still the most popular Marvel character of all time. Probably him and Superman are probably the two like most popular comic characters of all time. You can't not put him at S. Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. He doesn't have the best movies, but he's a great Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So for ranking off of just how good they are as a Spider-Man, I'd have to put him like A.
Yeah, fair enough.
But if we had to rank everything around him, like the movies, I'd probably take him down to like B because the movies.
You gotta not only I think take into consideration like how he portrayed him, but also like what the writers gave him. Cause, like, his story, like I don't know, it's
he wasn't given a lot to work with because here's the thing. I believe that pre No Way Home he would probably be C just because his characterization wasn't great in his two movies.
No, it wasn't.
But No Way Home really gave him, like with the short 30 minutes he's in that movie, he has some great character moments.
Especially like saving
MJ, like. He has some great character moments.
I think it does boot it to an A.
So definitely go up there. So, yeah.
Okay,
Andrew Garfield Spider-Man.
Now we got 90s animated Spider-Man.
So I don't think you've watched this show, have you?
I have not. I have seen the clip with Shocker.
But oh yes, that is my favorite. I'll follow you to the ends of the earth. Christopher Daniel Barnes acted. Like he put his whole ass into that performance. Rent was due, and he needed to pay it, and he came in. Now here's the thing: I've watched the entire show, and this is arguably the second best animated, iteration of Spider-Man. Obviously, under Spectacular Spider-Man, because that's the best animated Spider-Man series of all time. But this is definitely. I want to say S, but you haven't watched it, so I don't know if I could like.
I'm fine with that.
I gotta put him in S. Cause one also just like the performance Christopher Daniel Barnes brings to that character is absolutely fucking nutty every time he's on screen, especially during the Black Suit arc. That man turned that. Also, another thing about the show, which technically it doesn't go to the Spider-Man technically. But this show is the one that invented the whole symbiote affecting his personality. That was not a detail in the comics until this show, and then it became basically the regular for the symbiote suit because of this show. So I gotta go S tier with him because he's such a good Spider-Man. He also had some great character moments throughout the series as well. He actually wasn't allowed to throw a single punch because he never throws. Because of TV guidelines. That's Spider-Man crazy. Never throws a single punch. I think he throws one punch and it's during, like, the spot stuff. But it's because he doesn't hit spot with it. He was not allowed
He
to.
doesn't throw any punches because he's actually too strong. If he punched someone, they would instantly die.
Yeah. And he also just likes to work the legs out. And this Spider-Man has some fat, amazing calves.
Dude.
Because he was never allowed to hit anyone.
One look at Spider-Man's thighs.
You're going to die.
Go back. You'll never go back.
Yeah. That show had a lot of TV moderation stuff. Like, it wasn't allowed to use Electro or Sandman because of the James Cameron Spider-Man movie that was in development that was using Sandman and Electro. That movie never came out, so they eventually were allowed to use Electro. They never put Sandman in. But they made Electro, which is another thing about Electro. I could go on for days about how he's the most weirdly used character in comics.
Yeah, no, I don't get
He's like every time he pops up, he has a different origin. No one really knows what to do with him. And in this 90s animated show, Electro was Red Skull's son.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. Shit was wacky as fuck. He finally appeared in like one of the
family reunion.
Yeah, I think it happens. He fights him. They fight.
Yeah.
I don't remember what season. I think it's like the last season or the one right before it. But yeah, Electro finally gets to show up, and he's just the Red Skull's fucking son. It's so weird.
That is crazy.
Yeah, but yeah, great show. A lot of TV moderation stuff, but they made it work. Couldn't throw a punch. They weren't allowed guns in the show either. So all the cops had like blaster rifles, like it was Star Wars or some shit. Weird as hell. Okay. MS Paint Spider-Man.
Yeah, we got one from our universe.
This is the GCY. I
wanted to put in a contentious one. Because we all
I
know
don't
a
know.
lot of them are goated, but he
doesn't do anything. It feels like the only thing I feel like he ever did was the whole like thing in episode 4 with Norman.
Yeah.
And then after that, he really he like rallied the big spider army, but I don't think he did a great job because like most of them ended up fucking dying right after that.
Yeah,
like I don't think he didn't really get them ready enough. Yeah. I just think he's not a bad character, but there's just really not much to him. He is literally just Spider-Man, weirdly painted. Yeah, like so. I gotta go.
The funniest thing about him was his rivalry.
The Rolling Stones, yeah. So yes, I gotta go with C. Okay, he's not like D or F. He's not a fucking terrible character. He's just not the best. Now, Insomniac Spider-Man. Ooh, brother. This guy has some good characterization. He's a good Spider-Man. You know, he has throughout the game, he has just such an amazing arc, especially with the ending with Aunt May. And then gets me every time. I don't know if I can say S. I feel like he might go S after Spider-Man 2. Especially because it seems like he's going Christopher Daniel Barnes route and really overacting with the black suit on. Yeah. That little trailer we got, bro, was intense as fuck, man. He was if Craven on one side, I'm like, Jesus Christ, my brother, it's not that serious. It's not that serious. So I'm gonna go A for now, but I could definitely see after Spider-Man 2 with the black suit arc, he could definitely go to S. Alright, he's a great Spider-Man. He's a great Spider-Man. We already know where this brother goes. Yeah. No further words. He needs to go. Put him at the front of S. We all know.
That they're not ranked within their tiers.
Who cares, man? Who cares? Just put him there because we all know he's tip top, man. He is.
Tip top.
Ooh, I fucking love Spectacular Spider-Man. It hurts every time this man
never did. Right after reading the comics it was based on, and it really takes everything and it makes it good.
Yeah,
comics, they have it's mostly just introducing villains, and those villains are cool, but there's no real storylines. A lot of it's just like fighting a guy and then it ends. So adding a really smart, really well done storyline to that, it makes it so good because he already has like a perfect rogues gallery.
Exactly. And you know a lot about that type of comics, and I know the part of his character that was based off of Ultimate Comics. So I read all of Ultimate Spider-Man, and they take a lot from Ultimate Spider-Man. One, just being the fact he's in high school, because Peter Parker in the comics really was not. I think he was in high school for like 2 issues, 1 issue.
No, it was more. It was like 20.
Oh well, that's still not a lot. Where Ultimate Spider-Man died while he was still in high school. They took a lot from him. Also, a lot of character designs came from like Ultimate Universe. Like Vulture's design in this show is
Oh yeah.
based off Ultimate Vulture. Um, some characters they took like I love how they did like Shocker in that show. Like Shocker's like isn't Herman Schultz is not very popular, so they took Shocker and then they combined him with Montana and made it into one
Who was
character. I
also
think
not popular.
which was not popular either, which I thought was a great idea because there's two characters that know. I mean, like Shocker could be a cool villain. They just don't know how to fucking use him. Like, I think Shocker shouldn't even be a like Spider-Man villain. I think they should switch him over to being like a Venom villain. Like, I mean, his whole power is like shocking shit.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Venom's
No,
entire
it's that
like.
whole vibration stuff, which is
Yeah,
exactly
like one
what
of Venom's
Venom hates.
biggest weaknesses is vibration. Shocker would make a great Venom
That would be
villain.
awesome. They need to do that.
But they just keep using him for Spider-Man, and Spider-Man beat. I mean, like they even used him in the Insomniac game. He beats Shocker twice in the same game, and not you don't even have to fucking struggle for it. Shocker, they need to do something with Shocker. They need to make him better. He's such a cool character. Love me some Shocker.
How do we get to Shocker?
Wait, I'm gonna be so honest with you though.
What?
I could put Spectacular Spider-Man in F for one reason.
What?
This brother left a Latina for a white bitch. That will never be forgiven. That will never be forgiven. Never be forgiven, man. Never be forgiven. You would never catch me tripping balls like that, man. You left Liz for Gwen Stacy. Never catch me tripping like that. On God, never catch me slipping like that. Bro could go the whole way down to F for that one reason alone. That was some fucking bullshit. It should have been her that broke up with him. He should have never left her.
Bro, fun with the bag.
Bro, fun with the fat. And then, like, Gwen ends up with Harry. Bro, fun with the fattest bag of his life. I mean, obviously, they were going to end up together in later seasons, but we never saw that. So, as of right now, in universe, all we know is that he fumbled a Latina for a white bitch, and then his boy stole that white bitch.
I know. Did.
That's some bullshit. Miles would have never fumbled that bag.
No,
Miles would have never fumbled that. Well, I guess across the Spider-Verse, Miles might have. That brother likes white bitches. I don't get it.
I don't know.
Whatever. All right, which 60 Spider-Man is this?
I don't know.
Yours or like either or? Well, actually, I can't say either or because I think your 60 Spider-Man's a little bit funnier, but like.
Oh yeah.
Let's say it's just
they're both basically the same though. It's my 67 is just that one cranked up to like.
Yeah. Well, except he owns like a bomb company, so like he's got a few like different things going on. He's got a few different things going on.
I completely forgot about that.
Yeah. I gotta go like B. I mean, he's nothing super special. Like, are you dead ass right now?
Yeah, he's actually a zombie. He's
okay.
ass.
All right. Oh, the goat himself, man. We know where he goes. The goat himself.
Yeah.
The goat himself. Oh my God, I love Tobey Maguire. I love Tobey Maguire.
He's really good.
He's really good in the movies. I will say, Tobey Maguire. There's some iffy spots in them movies though.
Well, yeah, because he's
Tobey Maguire's facial expressions get crazy. Yeah, at the end of 2 of the Spider-Man movies, you get some of the most iconic Tobey Maguire meme faces of all time. Spider-Man 2, when the building's about to fall on MJ, the fucking whatever the face that was when he goes no.
You also get the one of him holding back the train.
But that's what I'm saying. Yeah, well, yeah, Spider-Man 2, you get the one of him in the train, and then Spider-Man 3, you get his face when Harry's dying.
He can't make faces.
He can't make sad faces or like anger faces or like in pain faces that well. Especially the fucking train scene.
Oh, it's so
like. Yeah, no, that scene. It's a great scene, but it's just I can't not laugh every time that scene happens. It's supposed to be like a let's fucking go Spider-Man, and then it's just fucking face. Like it doesn't ruin the scene, but it just I can't like take the scene seriously ever. And then Tom.
I, 'cause, 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 '
This is a tough because he's not bad. He's not bad, but
He's not
like
bad.
one thing you got to consider that this Spider-Man also is involved in Avengers movies, and I don't think he was very good in like either of the Avengers. I mean, he barely had a role in Endgame, and then
Yeah.
Infinity War. The Russos really don't know how to use Spider-Man. I feel like I just he was kind of just one thing. One thing that always pissed me off about a part in Infinity War was when he's like kicking the shit out of Thanos, and Thanos calls him an insect, and he doesn't correct him. That Spider-Man would
Yeah.
always he corrects everyone that calls him an insect, and that they I don't
I
think
don't even
any of
remember that happening, but yeah, that
yeah,
makes
no,
sense.
Thanos slams him. Well, I think he shoots him with a web, and he's like, "Oh, insect," and Spider-Man doesn't correct him. That's like one of the biggest. That's one of the like thing. That's one of Spider-Man's like most
Yeah,
iconic things is
it
always
definitely is.
correcting people when they call him an insect, and he just didn't do it, which I thought was kind of unfortunate.
I don't know why. I also feel like Tom is too like he's too attractive.
Yeah,
Does
I
that
don't know,
make
because
sense?
Andrew Garfield was
Yeah,
hot as
yeah,
fuck.
no,
I
don't
mean,
get me wrong, but he's like
here's
he's
the thing:
attractive
you
in like a
you
different way.
you say that, but like Peter Parker nowadays is like
Fair enough.
designed to just be hot. Like he's
Yeah,
not
fair
he
enough.
everyone always says that he's supposed to be like an ugly nerd, but
Yeah,
he's
he's
not.
not. He's
He's
literally
supposed
not.
to be like weirdly hot, but he's just a nerd, so no one liked
Yeah,
him. So I
that
think Tom
actually
fits
makes
that the
sense.
best. Like he's just kind of weirdly hot. Like he's just like it's just like a weird situation.
Yeah.
I just don't I think in like some aspects. I think another thing is just his like friend group.
Oh yeah, they all
perfectly
suck.
fine with MJ. Part of me kind of wishes they would have just said she was Mary Jane, like the whole Michelle Jones thing. I don't care that like I
Yeah,
don't care that she's black. She could have just been MJ. Like
yeah.
it's really not that big of a deal. They had to be different. It feels like instead of just naming her MJ. Um,
And it's the whole
and then
thing
we
that
all know
they're
we
like, oh, she's not, she doesn't act like MJ. Yeah, she does. Have you?
yeah she does.
MJ is
She acts like
literally
MJ.
like
Her yeah
against like the social norms or like
yeah
that's the
exactly.
whole thing.
The only thing that it doesn't have is the fact she's like a supermodel, basically.
Yeah.
Which I gotta say, my only problem with the Insomniac games is them trying to make Mary Jane basically Lois Lane. Uh,
Also, MJ sucks in
leave,
that game.
yeah,
Those missions
leave,
are
bro.
terrible.
Bro. I don't understand how Spidey fumbled Black Cat in that universe. Fuck, she's so hot, man. Fuck, man. And Mary Jane's just like, and Mary Jane's not even ugly in that game, man. But compared to Black Cat, bro, fat. I don't even care. Like, cause he says in the game that he left her because she was robbing shit, bro. I don't give a shit, man. I don't give a shit. I will be Black Suit Spider-Man every day of the week. I'm not leaving Black
Yeah,
Cat for Mary Jane
shows
in
where
that
your
universe.
priorities lie.
Main comics universe. I'm 100% leaving Black Cat for Mary Jane because Mary Jane is bad as fuck in comics. But bro, in those games, man, hell no, hell no, hell no, you would never catch me tripping like that. I'd be like, you know what, go ahead and steal that artwork. I wasn't here. I wasn't here. The cops like Spidey. Who stole that artwork? I don't know.
All right, what does this have to
Shocker,
do?
Herman.
What does this have to do with Tom Holland?
I don't know. Well, because I think Tom Holland needs to get him a black cat. I think he
All
needs to
right,
get him a black cat. No one knows who he is anymore.
I'd
Yeah,
say
he's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Is that
Fuck it.
Absorbing Man?
Absorbing Man.
Bro, put that brother in F.
No, he's
What
not
the
that
fuck
bad.
is Absorbing
He's
Man in
not
here?
that bad.
Okay, I'd say D, bro. Absorbing Man's boring as shit.
He is boring. He's very
I have
boring.
never seen. The only thing I've ever seen in Absorbing Man in that I think is fun as hell is that old Hulk movie, man. Like the
Oh
Ang Lee
yeah.
Hulk movie. Because Absorbing Man actually kind of had like character. Like he was Hulk's dad in that
Dude,
movie.
Absorbing Man it's the funny. He's in Secret Wars. I didn't know. I don't know if you knew that. He's
What
in
the
the
fuck is
original
Absorbing Man?
Secret
What
Wars.
the fuck, bro?
He does nothing the entire
Okay, so he's
time.
fucking Absorbing Man. What's he gonna do? Absorb battle realm? He's gonna go. Oh, like, what is he gonna do, man?
No,
What is he gonna do against the
the
fucking
worst part about
Beyonder?
absorbing man is he could have been so cool if he like actually absorbed things, but he just becomes the material that like if he like absorbed shit like into like he could have
Yeah,
absorbed buildings and they would have disappeared or something.
that would have been fucking
But no,
crazy.
he just absorbs the material.
He
And
just
becomes
turns into the
it's so
material.
stupid.
It's fucking dumb. It's
It's
dumb.
so dumb.
Can Absorbing Man become cum? Like,
Wait, no, I don't think he can become liquids.
I thought he could.
Oh, really?
If he can't, then that makes him even shittier. Because what's the fucking point then?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because he could turn. Because you think about it this way, he could turn into water and no one could hit him.
Yeah.
Or like lava, and then if you hit him, your hand's fucking burning off.
Lava, because lava's like.
Oh well, yeah.
Magma. He could turn into magma.
But he doesn't, because he's a bitch.
No, he doesn't. No, because he has to touch something to turn into.
Oh yeah, I forgot he has to touch it, and that makes him even more of a bitch.
Oh, it's so stupid.
Stupid fucking power.
We're going down to F tier.
Yeah,
fuck
this guy. Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy, man. He sucks dick. All right, Adam Warlock from Guardians 3.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a controversial opinion. I really liked him. He's not Adam Warlock. He's not Adam Warlock.
He's not.
But he's enjoyable. He's enjoyable.
He's very
but I think the thing you got to think about with this point in the MCU, Adam Warlock is kind of a worthless character to adapt his actual comic counterpart, because Adam Warlock's biggest thing was Infinity War, and that happened.
The whole thing with the Infinity Stones and
was like the biggest thing with Adam Warlock. Yeah. So like I think changing him for this movie, because Adam Warlock just doesn't have purpose. If you adapt him with his Infinity Stone type stuff, because it's already happened. Now, I think they probably should have put him in Infinity War. Like, I think he should have showed up way before that, because like it's not like they didn't own him. They just didn't. He was literally set up before Infinity War, a whole phase. Wait, no, the same phase as Infinity War, and they just didn't use him. But
well, here's the thing: is they were adapting the Infinity Gauntlet storyline, and he's more important in Infinity War.
Infinity War, yeah. Infinity War is literally the Infinity Gauntlet comic, but they just kind of named it Infinity War.
I don't know.
Which is why Endgame was not just called Infinity Gauntlet, because it was not Infinity Gauntlet. Even though technically that should have been how it went.
Well, either that or because the one after War is Infinity Crusade, even though that storyline sucks ass. But
we don't talk about Infinity Crusade. We don't talk about that. So
I find it really funny how Thanos' motivation in the comics is just, I want to impress a girl.
Oh yeah, well that's on God me though. That would have been me on God. That would have been me on God. Like paint me purple and call me Thanos, because that would have been me on God. Like,
is that racist? Are you doing purple face? Don't do purple face, Nick.
Oh no. Purple people are coming for me. Oh god.
Oh shit.
No.
Now that
Mercy, pack my bags. We gotta go.
Do the purple people even exist? Because the purple people eater kind of got them all. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, wait, maybe I don't want to do purple face. He's gonna come for me.
He's gonna come for you.
Is that why Grimace is like executing people because he's scared?
He's scared of the purple people eaters.
He's scared of the purple people eaters.
He has to
just
make
killing
sacrifices so that
so that he doesn't come. That's why the Grimace shake happened. He's like, how do I get rid of people fast? The Grimace shake.
I'm like, right. He's behind. The purple people eater is his landlord, and he's behind on his rent.
He's like, I killed another one. I killed another one.
How do I kill people fast?
All right, well, back to actual Adam Warlock. I don't know.
Get here.
I'd say probably B.
Okay.
We definitely haven't seen enough of him, and he's not bad. And then comics Adam Warlock, I think comics Adam Warlock, other than Infinity War, is just kind of shit. Like he doesn't do it. I'd have to go C, because he's really good in Infinity War, but like
he's really good. He's also, I really like the It gets very confusing though whenever we're talking about like his future evil counterpart called him.
Fuck, dude. How many people have future evil counterparts? Because Sentry has Void. Like, what the fuck's going on? Like,
Sentry is literally Adam Warlock, but again, I don't know if you noticed that.
Oh yeah, I know. I just think it's fucking weird. I've always noticed that. Because Sentry he has an evil duplicate. Like, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, no. The problem with Adam Warlock, though, is that he has no personality in the comics.
Yeah.
Because he's supposed to be like the perfect human or whatever.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Does Adam Warlock turn into his evil counterpart? I can't remember. It's just like a future.
He just fights him.
Yeah. The Void, like Sentry just turns into Void. Yeah. Which makes no fucking sense. But whatever. I'd have to go like C. He is really good in Infinity War, but other than that, he just he doesn't do like what have you seen an Adam Warlock story in the last at least 20 years.
No, I
Like,
have not.
he doesn't do anything in comics anymore. Is he even alive? Like, I don't even know where he's at in comics right now. He might be dead in comics.
I don't know.
I'm gonna look this up real quick.
I don't know how I came to this conclusion right now, but I did forget Moon Knight in this tier list.
How did you fucking forget Moon Knight?
I don't know. There's a lot of characters, man. Wait, let's go. Yeah, no, I forgot Moon Knight. I forgot Moon Knight.
Fuck. Do we just want to like subconsciously rank Moon Knight right now? I guess.
No. I have one that can replace Moon Knight. I have a character on this list that can replace Moon Knight.
Okay.
Because I have a Arachnite on this list. I don't know how I forgot about Moon Knight.
You put a Arachnite on. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
just scroll back up.
Do you know, because I was looking at a list of heroes and villains, and I guess
we need some anti-hero.
Yeah, anti-heroes weren't on there.
Do you have MF Doom on here?
No, you're not allowed to look at that yet.
You put MF Doom on here and forgot Moon Knight! I can't fucking believe you. I can't fucking believe you.
He's a really good rapper! He's a really good rapper!
He's not a fucking Marvel character though!
He's a very good rapper!
Oh, fuck you! Yeah, I think
you're disrespecting.
Shut the fuck up. I think Adam Warlock's dead in comics right now.
Oh, okay. That would make sense.
Or, well, I'm not sure. There's a lot of weird explanations. He was dead.
Everyone dies and comes back in Marvel Comics, so.
Yeah, he was dead, but Thanos brought him back to life.
Why? Aren't they like mortal enemies?
Mortal enemies? Yeah, I don't know. I forgot Adam Warlock gets this bum-ass cut later in his, like...
Oh, yeah.
Lifespan. He gets that, like, shitty fucking...
Yeah, it sucks.
Weird cut. Whatever. Yeah. Bitch is still single.
I lied. His evil counterpart's named Magus.
I was gonna say that just popped up, and I was like...
Him is what he was called before he had a name.
That's yeah.
I got confused.
Yeah, him... Adam Warlock is certainly not him, though. I can guarantee you that.
He may be he, but he's not him.
Is that Angel or Archangel, or is that what he's counting as both?
I think both.
Both? Okay. Well, I don't know much about Angel or Archangel, really.
They're X-Men. I know that.
Well, I know they're X-Men, yeah. They're the same dude. Isn't Archangel just when he turns evil? Like,
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
I don't know much about Archangel, or Angel. The only thing I know about Archangel is what they have in Marvel Contest of Champions, because I was a 5-star. Like,
also, I know he's like comes from a very rich family and has a really stupid name. I don't remember what it is. Hang on.
The only thing I remember is from X-Men Last Stand, and that movie fucking sucks. I know he has a lot of like biblical stuff.
Warren Worthington.
Yeah, it's fucking forgot he's fucking terrible. Yeah, well, cause I know he becomes a herald, or what do they call him? Horseman. Yeah, Horseman of Apocalypse.
Yeah.
Cause I think
he becomes like dark.
Archangel is. I think Archangel is his Horseman name. Oh, never mind.
No, it's not.
I thought Archangel was just when he became
Archangel. Can you know if I run eventually learn? Resurrected. That's when he was resurrected. He became Archangel.
Oh, because of like some biblical shit, I guess, probably. Yeah. There's a lot of biblical X-Men: Nightcrawler, Archangel, and Angel.
He's cool.
I mean, he's cool. He just doesn't. I don't like. What much does he really do usually? Like, I mean, he was a Horseman of Apocalypse, which was cool. Bro, I have wings. Like,
no, you definitely don't.
Yeah, I do.
Right now. Show me your wings. Bitch, those aren't wings. What are you talking about? Those are your arms.
Yeah, shut up, bro. Shut the fuck up.
No, those are definitely your arms.
Bro, just put them in C and move on.
Yeah, we do have a lot of characters. We might.
Yeah. You're talking about my wings,
for like
man.
3 hours. I swear to God.
Who cares? People watch my
This is Hank Pym.
Hank Pym, bro, put that brother in F, man.
He was important. I'm putting him in C. He was important in.
He beat his wife. He beat his wife. And he made Ultron. And he made
Okay, yeah,
Ultron.
fair enough.
Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. He made Ultron and beat his wife.
Yeah,
He was
those are
such a
two
bad
very-
Ant. He was such a bad Ant-Man. He had to give it to another brother, man. He was such a bad Ant-Man. He had to pass that shit down when he was like 23.
He was barely Ant-Man. He was Ant-Man for
Exactly.
a couple years.
Then he became fucking Yellow Jacket. Because he's a psychopath.
And then he became Yellow Jacket, and then he started beating his wife.
Was he beating his wife forever? And so I don't think you have like comic Scott Lang on here.
No,
You just have.
There are too many characters. I was like, we need to narrow it down.
I like Paul Rudd. I really just don't like Scott Lang that much. I think he's like.
Oh, yeah, no, he's very.
I think he's like really annoying sometimes. Like I feel like
he tries to make the way they make his character. He's like goofy in like serious situations.
Like Scott Lang is goofy in the comics, but he's not like when shit gets serious. Scott Lang gets serious. There's a lot of characters in the MCU do that, where like they should be like very serious in some aspects, and they're not.
And they're either like, the problem in early MCU was everything was serious and there was no
serious, and then there was too goofy.
Yeah.
That's why I think that's another thing why I think Tom Holland is like good, because especially in No Way Home, he's not cracking jokes during like serious parts. Like he plays
that part of Spider-Man well.
Like, which why I really hope he gets the black suit soon, because I think he'd go fucking nuts in the black suit. But I don't think Scott Lang in the MCU is a terrible character. I have to put him like C. But I just like I like him in, like weirdly enough, I think the best performance of Scott Lang was probably Quantumania, but that movie sucks. Like, cause I love his battle with Kang at the end. Like, that's the only time I think he's ever been like serious during a fight. And I love hand-to-hand combat, and that was
he's also the only character in the Ant-Man movies that I can stand. Oh, other than Luis, but like he doesn't really count.
You don't like Hank Pym in the MCU? I like Hank.
Actually, yeah.
I like Hank in the MCU.
Michael Douglas is just awesome.
Yeah, he's not a wife beater either. You know, he loves his wife. He doesn't beat his wife. You know, funny enough, in my own MCU, I did make Ant-Man a wife beater. Well, except for the fact that in my MCU, the villain of the first Ant-Man movie is just Hank Pym.
Oh,
like,
well, in my MCU that I made, my version of the MCU, I have a movie called Pym, where the main character is Hank Pym, and it was gonna follow his story as like he was gonna turn into like a crippling alcoholic and start beating his wife, and then create Ultron, and then in the end kill himself.
Oh my fucking god, dude! Jesus Christ! You know, mine. He was just like a piece of shit during the whole marriage. They got divorced.
Was very dark.
Mine was dark, but I wasn't fucking having him kill himself at the end. Holy fuck!
Yeah.
No. My Hank Pym, he just kind of like was a piece of shit during the marriage. They divorced, and then he became Yellow Jacket after the divorce, and then Hope and her mom have to go. They find Scott Lang and like, yeah, you have to be Ant-Man now, dude, because bro's going off the charts. Bro's going off the chain. I'd put him like B, because Michael Douglas is just like, bro, I'm gonna be so fucking honest. He's like the best character in Quantumania. He is funny as shit in that movie. Dude. You could tell Michael Douglas was just there for the paycheck and he did not care.
Yeah, my favorite scene in that movie is the fucking broccoli guy, because he's like, is that guy made
broccoli guy? He's like, is that broccoli? So no. You can tell Michael Douglas was just there for the paycheck, and he just decided to ham it up. He was only there for the paycheck. He was like, I'm done with this franchise. I'm here for the cash, and I'm here to have a good time. He's like, I am fucking done with this shit. And I love him. He's great. He's great. So is that Janet?
That's Janet.
Janet? Okay. I don't even think Hope exists in the comics.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure their daughter's name is like Nadia in the comics or something.
I don't know.
Or some shit.
Yeah, Janet is actually very good in the comics.
She's a good character, yeah.
Oh, yeah, very good.
Much better than her husband.
No, okay, so I read Secret Wars. Did you know that? Anyways, in Secret Wars.
Yeah, it's not like you've said it the last 18 characters.
Anyways, no, she's really important in that because she's the only
Yeah.
character from the Avengers, I think. But anyways, she is the only reason that the X-Men and the rest of the people there, like, team up to fight the villains.
That's cool. And I say because I truly believe that one of my biggest problems with the MCU is just how shafted I love the original Avengers, but the fact we didn't get Ant-Man and the Wasp, or at least just Wasp in the original Avengers,
she
is
was the
such
leader
a
of the
shaft.
Avengers.
She was the fucking leader of the Avengers, and they didn't put her in. It was such a as much as I love that Avengers movie, that roster is just so weird to me.
Oh, it's so
because
weird.
A lot of those characters
Why is Black Widow and Hawkeye
Black Widow there, Hawkeye, I can't even say I like their characters in the MCU that much either.
No, they're like anti-heroes in the comics.
They should have been replaced with Ant-Man and the Wasp. That should have been the two instead of Hawkeye and Black Widow. It should have been Ant-Man and the Wasp. Because honestly, I just don't get it. Because Ant-Man was phase 2. It's not like he was I don't know. It's just weird. And then Ant-Man and the Wasp never technically even joined the Avengers in the MCU.
Yeah.
I mean, Ant-Man isn't even in fucking Infinity War. And then he's only a part of the Avengers in Endgame for a little bit because they're not even fucking Avengers.
He's a big part in that movie. I don't know what you're talking about, but
no, but I mean, he's not technically an Avenger though, because they're not even the Avengers really anymore. Because
Did you not?
Yeah,
did you not hear Captain America yell "Avengers Assemble"?
Yeah, at the end of the movie when everyone is there.
Yeah,
when everyone is there. Does it though? Who likes Ant-Man in the MCU? Who likes that guy? Who likes that guy?
Alright, let's move on.
And then she can go right into F. Yeah, God, I fucking hate why. God, it sucks. As a human being, as a human being, she sucks. And just as a character, she sucks. She wasn't even bad in the
female characters. Bad in the MCU.
The thing is she was pretty good in the first movie, and then she sucked in Quantumania and Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Ant-Man and the Wasp, she's terrible.
Oh, she fucking and it sucks because they finally added Wasp into the MCU, and she was boring as shit. The suit fucking sucked in Ant-Man and the Wasp. I will say, as much as I don't like Quantumania, her suit is at least bright fucking yellow. Whereas in Ant-Man and the Wasp, it was this super fucking desaturated, not even piss yellow, man. Shit yellow. I fucking hate Ant-Man and the Wasp. I fucking hate that movie.
It's a bad movie. I
despise that fucking movie. It's a bad movie.
Okay,
Alright, Apocalypse.
We're still in A. Oh, no.
Yeah. What? Oh, fucking hell. Wait a minute. What do you mean we're still in A? We just had Wasp. I don't think you put this in alphabetical order.
I think I put I think I labeled that Ant-Man.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, Apocalypse.
I don't know about Apocalypse. I mean, I don't know much about comics Apocalypse. He's just kind of I mean,
he has the whole Age of Apocalypse thing.
I know he's really cool. I think Age of Apocalypse. Yeah, that's a whole really fucking cool. One of my favorite stories that I've seen with him is a more recent one. Yeah, a more recent one is Dark Ages, where it's not fully about Apocalypse, but he's kind of the overarching villain kind of so Age of Apocalypse basically not Age of Apocalypse, Dark Age has it's basically the center of the MCU. It kind of takes the MCU route where there's a Celestial inside of 616. In the comics, they go into the center, but it's not technically 616. It's a multiverse story. But they go into the center and they go to fight the Celestial, and a bunch of people get murdered. Most of the Fantastic Four is killed. Doctor Strange dies. Scarlet Witch died. Vision dies. Thing dies. And this Doctor Strange deploys an EMP in the center of the world to shut down the Celestial, but because he did that, it shuts down power
Uh-oh.
across the
Uh-oh.
entire Dark Age
Uh-oh.
because like they're literally just like, oh no, is it doing it?
They're literally just like, oh no.
1,761.
What?
The bar was at three. Was it 3,761?
That's why were we in 3,000 milliseconds of ping?
Okay, it's fine now. It's at 43 now.
Jesus Christ.
Oh no, it's going down. It's going up again.
Oh,
I'm at 415 now. Okay, I'm back at 7. Okay.
Oh, okay, we're good. I think we're good.
Oh,
I think
Jesus
we're good.
Christ. Okay.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah, no, but so the story just it gets like fucking crazy. Apocalypse is basically like he's like mind controlling a bunch of people to like I think he wants to just I don't remember what he wants to do, but he's doing some nefarious actions basically.
Well, yeah, he's Apocalypse. He's got
and they beat him.
Nefarious. I really like Age of
Bro,
Apocalypse.
He's a cool character. I mean, literally in my MCU, I gave the Mutant Saga with Apocalypse being the overarching villain. I gave him 3 final movies. He has a 3-movie final plot. There's so much to him. Yeah, there's so much to him that you need a lot for him. And I just gave him 3 movies. It's fucking awesome.
When you can do that.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
So you forgot Moon Knight, right?
Yeah.
Why do I see Batman? Why the fuck do I see Batman? What the fuck is Batman on the tier list, but you forgot Moon Knight? Why is Batman on the tier list? I just saw him as I was looking at Apocalypse. Why is Batman on the tier list? How did you forget Moon Knight, but you put fucking Batman on?
Alright.
Apocalypse.
We got Apocalypse.
Last time we were here, I was screaming at him about the fact Batman's on the tier list. So.
Yeah.
Alright,
Apocalypse,
is that GCYU Apocalypse?
Yeah, that's GCYU Apocalypse.
Man, fuck, I don't know. He definitely ain't anything like Apocalypse.
No, hence why I put him on.
I'm realizing I should have grabbed another pop, it's whatever. No.
Yeah, whatever.
Why not?
And in my professional opinion, I'd also say, hey, he's very. He was very good. I don't know how it's gonna turn out now that he's kind of died and came back because he's like a new character almost. But I liked him in his original.
He's the same person.
Yeah.
He already died once.
Yeah,
Second time he's died. So
I'd
it's fun. It's fun.
He's very funny. I like him. I enjoy him.
He's on an arc here.
Yeah, he is. He's an arc.
Especially with the arc he's gonna go on in Phase 2 because he's one of the direct causes of the Civil War. So we're gonna see how.
We love things that cause a Civil War.
I don't know why the fuck Batman is on here. Why is Batman on here?
Because he's Batman.
Yo, you're a fucking idiot. We're just gonna use Batman. We're gonna use Batman for Moon Knight because I don't know why the fuck you would put Batman on here.
Because he's funny.
Bro, it's not funny. It's fucking Batman, man. Oh yeah, it's funny because I screamed at you for it.
Exactly. That's exactly what I wanted.
Okay, Batman or Moon Knight. Moon Knight. I love Moon Knight.
Moon Knight. As tier. He's Moon Knight.
Yeah.
You're so mad.
I was sitting there looking at Apocalypse and I'm like, is that fucking Batman? Like I looked up, I'm like, is that fucking Batman? I'm like, alright. DCYU Beast.
I love this guy.
S tier. S tier.
Oh yeah.
S tier.
S tier. Fuck you, asshole.
Wow, you asshole.
Oh my god, he did it. This is crazy.
Yo, fucking Comics Beast sucks.
He's
I'm pretty sure, bro.
righteous.
I'm pretty sure bro's a villain right
He
now in the
is.
comics.
He is.
Like,
He
I mean, I
sucks.
put him
He's
at
an
like, I put
asshole.
him, yeah, I put him at like C maybe. What character
He's
does he really
interesting.
have? Yeah, oh
He's
man,
but he's just an asshole. He's not fun
yeah,
to read.
yeah, mine would be. All right,
All
who's
right,
next?
we
Is that
got
Wolverine?
Dark Beast. It's Dark Beast.
Who the fuck is that?
I don't know. I don't know. Apparently, that's what he was turned into during Age of the Apocalypse, and that's why it was his first time being a villain. Was Dark Beast. I just thought he looked cool.
So
He's
is he just
black.
another? Is he just another Horseman of Apocalypse? Like, is that
Yeah,
just
I
what
don't
he
know.
is?
He just looked cool. Let me pull up Dark Beast.
What the fuck?
Dark Beast. Look at this guy. This guy's cool as shit.
Oh my god, what the fuck? He's just Beast if he was black.
Beast if he could say the N word. Well, he
Yeah.
does. He probably does.
Normal Beast probably does anyways, I don't think.
Yeah, that's Dark Beast. I don't know anything about this guy. I just thought he looked cool, so
I
wanted to
think
put
he's
him on the
just
tier
Beast.
list.
I think he's just Beast right now in comics, probably.
Okay, fine.
Like, I think probably
I
just
will
C
put him
as
in B
well.
because he's cooler looking.
He looks cooler. Who's that? I literally
Beetle.
can't see the photo. That's
It's
Beetle. Beetle.
This guy's weird.
He doesn't
I
really
do
do
like.
much.
No,
C.
no. Do you know about Beetle right now in comics?
I don't know what he's doing right now. I don't
Oh,
know.
well,
Sucking penis.
during the Dark Avengers,
Okay.
he was the
That's
first
not
one.
recent though.
No, I know, but he was the first one to like actually turn into a hero instead of like being a fake hero. He actually turned.
Oh.
So he's a hero right now in comics.
The fuck?
Yeah,
Beetle is?
I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure he's evil again.
Oh, he's evil again.
Cause I'm pretty
He
sure,
was good for a
like,
very long
I'm pretty
time.
sure during Nick Spencer's run of Spider-Man, they did the Fearsome Foes of Spider-Man, and he was on that because it was like a shit team basically, and they added him to it.
Beetle, Abner Jenkins. Let's see. Beetle,
Yeah, I think-
Thunderbolts. Oh,
Yeah,
it was the Thunderbolts, not the Dark Avengers.
Oh,
He
Pleasant
was
Hill.
killed. He was killed.
Oh, he's dead. Oh my god.
But he was a hero before he died.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I know they took a bunch of like, I know they took a bunch of like shitty Spider-Man villains recently and turned it into like a. I think
Well,
there
they do
might
that
be
all the
an.
time. They
I
do
think
that
there
all the time.
might be another Beetle then.
Oh, really?
Because I swear the Beetle was on that team. Other than like other universes, Beetles.
Elizabeth Vaughn. I don't know. Well,
Because I know
don't
that
know.
team had that team had
Wait, what was it called? Fearsome.
I think it was like the Fearsome Foes of. Oh yeah, no, it is that female
Okay.
Beetle.
Cool.
Yeah, because she's the Beetle right now. Because I'm pretty sure since he's dead.
All right. Well, this Beetle I really like because I like that he turned
He's
into
cool.
a hero. He's cool.
I've only my interaction with the Beetle was from his like really short appearance in Ultimate Spider-Man, where he's hunting Venom, and then his appearance in the Ultimate Spider-Man game, and then his like really shitty run in that Ultimate Spider-Man show, where his suit is torn apart, and that's what Flash Thompson uses as the Agent Venom suit.
Interesting.
And then Beetle never shows up again. It's implied he's dead,
Yes.
basically. So,
All right. Beta Ray Bill.
fucking love this guy.
Oh my God, he's amazing.
Fucking love this guy.
He's the most underrated Marvel character, I think.
We're not doing since this tier list is too big. We're not doing the time quizzes anymore. That was who your
Okay.
time quiz was Beta Ray Bill.
Let's go.
Is that Beyonder?
Yeah, that's the Beyonder.
That's with him. That's him with his really bad suit, with that really
Yeah.
weird V
it's so
arm or
bad.
whatever the fuck he had on.
I like the Beyonder.
He's cool. I mean,
He's cool. He's basically He never has a good ending to his stories though, because he's basically like all powerful. So that kind of puts him down in my
Yeah.
idea, but he's still pretty cool. I'd say maybe like a B.
You know, if we were talking GCYU Beyonder here, god tier character. I'm trying to think. Yeah,
he's so stupid because he's like, I can't solve this murderer, but also I can wish for anything in the world.
Yeah,
But anyways, this is just comics Beyonder.
I'm pretty sure the biggest thing I've seen with the Beyonder, I'm pretty sure this is him, is during the Second Secret War, or like the good Second Secret War, not the official like the 2015 Secret Wars. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's the Beyonder in there, where Miles Morales saves the multiverse because Doom had like the Beyonder like locked up in like this like weird realm, and Miles saves the universe by giving the Beyonder a 2-week-old hamburger he had in his pocket. That's canon.
That is incredible.
And because Miles' mother had died on his world on 1610, so for Miles giving the Beyonder that hamburger, the Beyonder put Miles on 616 and resurrected his mom.
Yeah.
Because he gave him a 2-week-old hamburger because the Beyonder was starving.
That's why Miles is now on 616. That's so funny.
The only reason he's on 616 is because he gave that guy a hamburger. Which I think that makes his character even better. Because bro is just like, bro's like evil, and he's like, this kid just gave me a hamburger. On God, like, why not? Like,
yeah.
Is that Big Wheel?
Big Wheel.
You know where this guy goes.
Well,
you know where this guy goes.
If we're being honest,
ironically,
Big Wheel has like 3 appearances in the comics, and he's all boring in all of them.
Oh yeah.
But just the fact that he is in a Big Wheel, makes him an S tier character.
Ironically, he's like S tier.
Yeah. He's not
unironically, he's like F. Like, in all honesty, he's an F. Is that Hercules or who is that?
That's Bishop.
Who's the next one? Oh, it's Bishop? I like Bishop. I mean,
he's alright. There's so many X-Men that just like exist though.
It's kind of, I don't know a lot of X-Men because I know like the like big X-Men, like character, like, you know, I put Bishop in the GCYU, but I just had him get shot with an arrow, and then I was kind of like, I don't know what to do with him anymore. Like, I don't really know. I know he's like really powerful. I just don't really know. My biggest interaction with Bishop is the GCYU and then the X-Men Days of Future Past movie, where he plays like a minor role, but I mean he's in it. I'd say like C.
We'll put him in B. Just because I don't want
to give him the
benefit of the doubt. B for Bishop.
Black Bolt. Holy fuck.
When you said black, I thought you were talking about Bishop still.
No. Black Bolt. I mean, Black Bolt's, he's cool.
He's really cool. I really like him.
He's fucking awesome.
He's so
a part of me like,
which is really
a part of me like is always tainted from Black Bolt though, because that really bad Inhumans show.
Oh God!
Where like the scene where he kills, the scene where he kills his parents looks like he like came out to them, and then they like were like, oh, you're disgusting, and then he like just killed him. Like it looks funny as shit.
Show is garbage.
It's terrible. It's terrible. No wonder Kevin was like, this doesn't exist.
Yeah.
And then Black Bolt's only live action appearance was in Multiverse of Madness, and I mean. Yeah. He has the coolest death in that movie, but I mean, he kind of doesn't do anything. We don't even get to the only thing we see him do with his powers is kill a variant of Doctor Strange.
He's so powerful.
Oh, he's so powerful.
He's so cool.
Reed Richards sold, man. All he had to do was not say a fucking word, and Black Bolt just goes and goes, oh, and then movie was over. But Reed sold. Reed sold. He was like, Black Bolt can destroy you with a single word from his mouth. What mouth?
Man, John Krasinski.
Black Bolt should have put a fucking Havoc in comics where Havoc, that happened to him. They magicked his mouth like away, and he cut a fucking mouth with a piece of glass open.
That's crazy.
Black Bolt should have just pulled one of those. instead of going
All right.
and then killing himself.
Realistically, we're putting him in an A because he's really cool.
He's an awesome character. He's an awesome character.
Black Cat. We got Felicia. Felicia.
We know Felicia. We know where I'm putting Black Cat, man. Oh my God!
F tier.
Yeah, no. Oh, baddie of the year. Character-wise, she's probably like a B tier though.
Yeah,
she goes through a lot of weird phases. She's a villain. She's a good guy. She's the kingpin of crime. She's a
weird. Whenever they try to put her and Peter together, it's very weird and not okay.
Yeah.
She's like,
especially if we're talking about Ultimate. I will say, weirdly, the only like moral version of Black Cat is the Ultimate Comics one, where when she finds out that he's like a teenager, she throws up on his dick and leaves. So, I mean,
I don't know. I feel like she would do that in 616 too. But
see, the thing is I'd be like, why? Like,
I don't know.
I'm old enough.
No, don't say that. That's on the internet.
Bro, I need Black Cat, bro. All right, let's move on to Black Panther before I get myself crucified.
Very, very good.
We all know where Black Panther goes. He goes right to S tier. Both Black Panthers go straight to S tier. We know.
Well,
we know Chadwick.
There's 3 on here.
I mean, she can go to S tier too.
Oh, really? Okay.
Which version is that? Is that movie or comic, Shirley?
That's movie.
Oh yeah, she can go to S tier.
Alright, I don't know. I don't think she's not a very big character in the comics. Right?
Not really. I mean, she was. Well, actually, no. She was Black Panther for a while in the comics. Oh. I think like 5 years she was Black Panther or something.
I'm gonna put her in a Black Panther for the movies because I mean.
I don't know. I mean, she had a banger performance.
She did have a banger performance. Yeah, back.
She like that final fight with Namor. That final fight with Namor. I mean, Letitia Wright killed it with that movie. She did fucking.
She did.
She did fucking great. She did fucking great. Goated. And then we all know where this brother goes. He goes straight to S tier as well. Killmonger still stands out as one of the best MCU villains of all time.
I would say best. I wouldn't say best. I wouldn't say best. I feel like there's definitely. Who would you put it?
I feel like in the grand scheme of things, when you think about it, like Thanos really is the best MCU villain as of right now. I feel like Kang could top him.
I
think it depends.
Thanos, Killmonger, High Evolutionary. Those
are
the 3.
High Evolutionary. If High Evolutionary had more screen time, I could have put him above Killmonger, but he just didn't have enough. Like Killmonger had like the movie, like Black Panther, as much as it was Chadwick's movie, was also like Michael B. Jordan's movie, whereas High Evolutionary was just like it wasn't his movie; it was Rocket's movie. But we all know where Black Widow in the MCU goes. It's unfortunate because she isn't really that bad.
Like the first, like, what do you mean we don't? We don't know where she goes.
Bro, she is not that good of a character.
Like, where are you putting her?
I'd say like B. I mean, like she's just kind of like.
That's fair. Why did we all know where she was going if it's in the middle?
Because I would want to say like C if it wasn't for Endgame, because her movie sucks. I don't think she's good at all in her own movie. Black Widow really sucks in Phase 2. She was really good in Phase 1, and then she's barely in. I don't know. She's good in she's actually one of the best parts of Iron Man 2, and that movie's not that good.
Yeah, that movie is terrible.
Yeah. She's good in the Avengers. She doesn't really do much. I think and the thing is, she's not bad, but when you scale her against everyone else, she really is just like nothing. Like she doesn't. She has one of the arguably most.
She's good in Winter Soldier.
Yeah, she's good in Endgame, Winter Soldier. That's the only. I think that's like the only Phase 2 thing she's really that great in. She's not good in Age of Ultron. I mean, no one was really that good in Age of Ultron, for being completely honest. And it was not their fault. It was just the script for Age of Ultron was fucking terrible. I think Black Widow, especially in Age of Ultron, she was kind of just used as like, you know, Bruce wants sex, basically.
Okay.
And then they made Black Widow a damsel in distress, which was such a weird decision. Whatever. Right. And then she died. She had a good death, though.
Oh yeah, no, phenomenal.
I mean,
All
fuck if
right.
I know, man. The comics Black Widow is probably actually worse than I don't.
Cheers.
What does Black Widow in the comics do like at
Nothing.
all?
Absolutely
Like
nothing.
what is her
She is
purpose in
worse.
any sense of the word? Like what does she do? I just don't know. Is that Blade?
Yeah.
Okay.
Blade's cool. He hunts vampires.
He's cool. He's cool. He's cool. B.
Yeah, fair enough.
B.
All right.
He's
Here we
good.
go.
He's good. I
Blue
fucking love this
Marvel.
guy. Blue
Let's
Marvel.
go.
The fact he isn't in the MCU yet is disgusting.
Travesty. It's a travesty.
Disgusting. He needs to be in the MCU now. He need it now.
It's very
That's all I have
much
to say.
travesty.
Who the fuck is that? Who is that?
It's Boom Boom. What?
So you got Boom Boom on the list, but not Moon Knight. Who the fuck is Boom Boom?
I went through a list of the best.
You
X-Men
got
characters.
Boom Boom on the wrist and
On
not
the wrist?
Moon Knight.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Boom Boom on the wrist.
Fuck you. put that
Boom
bitch
Boom
in
sucks.
F, man.
No, D. We have an empty space in D for her.
I guess whatever. Is that
She
Boomerang?
Yeah, that's Boomerang. I love this guy. No, what is it? It's the frightful foes of
Frightful Four.
whatever of
Frightful Four.
Spider-Man. I don't know.
Isn't he like good now? Isn't he
I
like
don't
good
know.
now? Wait, no, he's dead. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. But in that one
I think he
comic,
dies during this.
in that one comic run, it's like the Lethal Foes of Spider-Man or something. I forget what it's called. He is so good in that one comic run. He is so funny. I don't know. And
yeah, I mean, in a lot of ways though, he kind of is
sucks.
just a.
He sucks. He's
Yeah, well, I think
one
one of the biggest things is that he is basically just Marvel's version of Captain Boomerang from DC.
Yeah.
Like that's basically all he
But
is. Like he is just
less and he's worse.
yeah, exactly. So I mean like if we're
no,
being honest,
but he's
he-
really
he's-
good
I-
in that one run.
I'd give you a C for that. I'd say he's usually a D, but I'll give you a C since he's good in that one run.
All right, let's go. Sebastian.
Do you have MCU Bucky on here and not comics Bucky?
Yeah, I didn't do that on purpose, but I did do that.
Okay. Well, because comics Bucky is much better than MCU Bucky, even though MCU Bucky's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'd say MCU Bucky's like a B or an A.
I would say an A. He's really
Here's my thing. Here's my thing. Obviously, he's great as. Oh boy.
Oh boy, what?
You started like lagging for me.
Oh, okay.
Are we good?
Yeah, no, nothing.
Am I good? Okay. All right. He's great in like obviously the Winter Soldier. He doesn't. I mean, he's good. He's really good in Civil War. He doesn't play much of a role in Civil War, but
everything
he's
after that,
he's just kind of
really do anything.
And in Infinity War, he's legit just kind of there.
Yeah, they had that whole thing set up with White Wolf and then did nothing.
And they didn't do anything with it, which was really unfortunate. I think it would have been cool if he would have became the White Wolf in the MCU, like gotten like the actual outfit instead of. And then I just don't think like when you compare him to like Sam Wilson in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, he's just not as good as Sam is in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Sam has such a good role in that show, and it kind of feels like it feels like they named the show Falcon and the Winter Soldier because he really is just kind of there. Like he doesn't really play much of like a gigantic role. You honestly like there's a lot of points in that show where he probably didn't even need to be associated with the show, and the show would have probably gone about the same. The only part, though, I think his biggest role is turning Sam into Captain America in like the last 2 episodes, and then when they go to Mad Report because they needed him to fake being the Winter Soldier. Other than that, I don't. Oh, and he does free Zemo, but like, what use was Zemo in that show really? Like, what did he even fucking do really?
I don't know. He was cool, but Okay.
Comics Bucky does a lot. I mean, comics Bucky literally becomes Captain America at one point.
Yeah.
I mean, comics Bucky's really, and I also think his origin in the comics is a lot cooler than his MCU one. The fact he was like a kid trained to be a soldier
Yeah.
and then died for Captain America and then was like bred into being a super soldier was really cool. Is that Bullseye?
Yeah. Let's speed through these three because I don't.
Who the fuck who are these three?
Bullseye, Cable, and Cannonball.
Fuck, man. I mean, Bullseye's he's a cool villain. I'd have to go B for Bullseye.
Yeah.
He's a good Daredevil villain. He has some good stories. Man, I fucking love Colossus. I'd have to go A. He doesn't do much, right? He's just
It's Cable.
Oh, is it? I thought you said Colossus.
No.
Man, I don't even fucking know much about Cable, man.
Yeah, he's cool. He looks like a gruffle B, and then we'll go C for Cannonball because it's in his name. All right, Captain America. Let's go.
Captain America in the MCU. My boy Christopher Evans.
He's really good. I mean,
he is. I mean, he has. I'm trying to think. MCU wise. Do we think he has the best trilogy? Well, no, wait, no, the Guardians do. Second best trilogy. Because I'd want to say Spider-Man has the second best trilogy, but like I fucking hate Far From Home, so like I don't. Who has a better trilogy than Spider-Man though?
I feel like we're missing.
Thor's trilogy is not good.
Oh no, it sucks.
Iron Man's trilogy has Iron Man 2 in there, which is despicably terrible. Ant-Man's trilogy is fucking garbage.
Okay, yeah, Cap's not the second best.
So I'd say probably Guardians, Cap, and then Spider-Man.
I mean, he's really good as Cap.
Yeah.
He's
dead now, so.
He is so patriotic. It's crazy. Okay. And
yeah,
then
S is. I feel like you can't. Can you really put Chris Evans at S and then not put Captain America in the comics at S as well?
They're like the same.
They're almost the same. Like
portrayal of.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel so bad because I love comics. Captain Marvel can almost be like, wait, no, what am I fucking saying? Kamala Khan would be. God, both of these two can go into like.
Yeah.
Fucking god awful tier.
Carol Danvers is bad.
And then here's my thing. I think I don't know. I don't know if I agree with MC. I don't, because here's my thing. She's really bad in her own movie, but I didn't hate her in Endgame, even though she wasn't in it a lot. And then she looks like she's gonna be really good in the Marvels.
She does.
I think my thing is I feel like they tried. I feel like I know. I'd say at least put her in C because I feel like I think Brie Larson's a good fit. They just haven't given her anything to work with. Like Captain Marvel was just not a very exciting movie, and then they didn't even feature her in Endgame in the slightest. Fair like you finally introduced Captain.
That's because they recorded
Marvel
Endgame before Captain Marvel.
I don't know, it's just stupid, you know. It's weird that you would know she's coming in, and then not feature her in the film like at all, right after she appears. And I know they used the she's off-world doing all this stuff, but the two Guardians came back to Earth, even though they were off planet doing shit. So it's like whatever. I think she could definitely go to B after the Marvels if she's good enough in there, 100%. And then. So are we using that version of him as just his entire MCU?
Yeah.
Because you have the Captain America photo. Are we including his run as Falcon? Okay.
It's the same character.
I don't know. Well, yeah, but I know some people would technically they're separate because he's Captain America now, not Falcon. I don't know.
He
just doesn't do anything. It feels like.
Yeah, a lot of times he was seen as.
He's just Captain in the background.
Captain America's sidekick, like.
Yeah, he was good in Winter Soldier, but I feel like everyone was good in Winter Soldier. And then Civil War, he legit does almost nothing in Civil War. Like, I feel like he's just not there in Civil War.
And it's so
He is he is
Homecoming
just
for some reason.
no, he's an Ant-Man.
Oh yeah, Ant-Man. Wrong. Yeah.
Which still makes no fucking sense. He was there for one brief cameo, and it made it literally made no sense.
He's boring in everything until Falcon and the Winter Soldier. That's what I'll say.
Because, yeah, I don't know. And then he was good. I really love him in Falcon and Winter Soldier. And Anthony Mackie's a great actor. They don't really give Falcon they haven't given him anything to do. Which is why I think
yeah.
I'd say, like, in all honesty, because I like him in Falcon, I'd say B. If we were talking just Falcon, no, fuck, he'd be like C.
Yeah.
But I'd say B. I could definitely see him going to A after Captain America 4, though. I feel like a whole movie as him being the main character, that shit could go crazy. Why the fuck is Captain Britain on this list? Get this guy off, man.
Well,
fuck this guy. Okay. Yo. I'd like to argue for Carnage to be an S tier because this guy's fucking
so good.
bonkers. He's fucking bonkers.
Good villain.
He is he literally
Carnage is one of the best runs ever.
Maximum Carnage, Absolute Carnage, where he summons Null. He is the only reason Null comes to 616. He is one of the greatest Marvel Comics villains. And then
I don't think there's a single time where he's written poorly.
He's appeared where he's just bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Every appearance of Carnage in the only time. Well, actually, I can't say that. 616 Carnage is written well. Ultimate Carnage is just a Peter Parker clone, and he's not that good. I think the Carnage arc is maybe 3 issues long, and the biggest thing Carnage does in Ultimate Comics is kill Gwen Stacy, and then she comes back to life. Gwen Stacy in Ultimate Comics after that is Carnage. He kills her, but Carnage in Ultimate Comics sucks the life out of you, which was a really weird explanation. They were that's literally what he sucks the life out of you, and I'm like, that's kind of Carnage is sucking people. But when he did that and killed her, it left a piece of him, and it duplicated her entire body.
That's weird.
So there's points in Ultimate Comics where she freaks out and turns into Carnage, and it's really fucking weird. It's whatever, but 616 Carnage is always written really well.
Yeah, he's written really well.
But any other place, it's weirdly enough he's usually not used extremely well, and especially in the only cartoon he's ever used well in was the 90s show, because they literally just did Carnage. But obviously he couldn't be any sense actual Carnage because that show was so restricted. Yeah. He killed people by just sucking the life out of them. He literally would stab them with his tentacles and suck them to death.
He pushed his grandmother down the stairs at 9 years old.
Stabs and killed her, yeah.
Yeah.
So movie Carnage. It's weird. Because he literally has the same exact origin of he literally in that movie he references the killing his grandma thing, killing his parents. He is Carnage, but one, he doesn't look like Carnage that much. He has a tongue. One, he doesn't have. Well, sometimes Carnage has white eyes, but sometimes he has the weird orange ones. Yeah. He also doesn't have any of the black lines over him like Carnage does. His chest is kind of black, and that's about it. He's pretty much just pure red.
He looks like.
Well, but
marks against him based on how he looks. That kind of.
That was literally my argument earlier with Wasp. That was literally my argument earlier with Wasp, when she looked like shit.
Well, that's a suit.
Yo, what if it is racism, bro? Yeah, but is it a bad thing to be racist towards Carnage? The guy's a serial killer.
It's still racism.
He's an alien. I don't care. Wait, he's not even an alien. He's the son of an alien, which makes him an
alien.
No, it doesn't. Because Venom is not.
So
he's born here. He's not an alien. He's a human.
Species.
Fuck him. I don't care. Some speciesist. Okay, who cares? No, but he also. But also he doesn't. Shut up. He also just doesn't act like Carnage at all. Really, he just wants to kill Venom. That's his entire. 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 That's his entire plot line in this movie, and he one doesn't have Carnage's voice in the slightest. He just has a deep voice. He doesn't have Carnage's like super sadistic, like high pitched voice. He literally just sounds like Venom. Like he just sounds like Venom. It was really unfortunate. But I'd say like probably A. I mean, he literally is just Carnage, but they just kind of
cool.
he doesn't look much like Carnage, and he just doesn't. I mean, the only problem is he legit doesn't really do anything in the movie. Like the big fight's really cool, but then he has like one of the cringiest lines in the movie where he just says the title of the movie. He like it looks cool in the movie, but he like pops his spikes. Carnage. Yeah, he pops his spikes and he goes, "Let there be carnage," and then lightning strikes behind him, and it was just, I was like, yeah, that was stupid. But yes, I mean,
all right,
he's whatever.
Now
who the fuck is that?
Here's my case. I added this guy in specifically for me. This is the most underutilized villain ever in comics.
That's Sauron?
He's so cool. Who?
Is that Sauron? I can't tell.
No, it's Carrion.
Who the fuck is that?
So, whenever... Oh, I forgot Jackal on here. Whatever. He's in...
No!
He's in, like, F
Jackal! Jackal, no! Wait, which Jackal? Because both are F tier.
Yeah, I know.
Ben Reilly, you forgot Ben Reilly Jackal and Jackal.
Ben Reilly's on here.
Yeah, but...
Alright, well anyways.
Wait a minute. Stop for a second.
What?
I'm gonna come to your house. I'm gonna choke you to death. I'm gonna choke you to death. I'm gonna murder you.
Why? So
you can forget Moon Knight. But I see fucking Grimace down there! I see fucking Grimace! So you can forget Moon Knight on the tier list, but you put Grimace?
It's his birthday! Show him some respect!
It's not his birthday anymore. McDonald's literally announced it's over.
It's his birthday!
It's not! You put Grimace and Batman on Marvel tier list and forgot Moon Knight! I can't believe this. I can't fathom this. I can't fathom the disrespect. I can't fathom it. I can't. Ah! Okay, so Caravan. Who is this guy?
Whenever the Jackal first cloned Peter Parker in the original Clone Saga, it was the first attempt at a clone, and he's like, his skin is falling off, and whenever he touches someone, they like start to disintegrate.
I think I have heard of this guy, actually. I just didn't know what his name was.
He's so cool.
That's actually really cool. Give him a B tier, because where is he? He's
the most underutilized character ever.
Is that? I don't remember that guy's name. I know it's not Hood. Okay, Cloak.
He's very boring.
He has cool powers, but like what do him and Cloak and Dagger like ever do in comics?
They hunt down drug dealers and kill them. That's what.
Wow, like that's what like half of Marvel Comics characters do.
Right.
Put them in like C.
I'm putting Dagger because.
Yeah, just put them both in C. They're a duo. They can go in together.
They don't act like humans.
Yeah.
It's very weird. Okay, Colossus.
I
love this guy.
Colossus? I think Colossus also gets buffed up as well because of like his role in Deadpool movies, because he's fucking hilarious in those movies.
Yeah.
Oh my god, especially in Deadpool 2. Oh, fucking hilarious. So that GCYU Cyclops and then normal Cyclops.
And then normal Cyclops.
So, I personally believe that GCYU Cyclops is just better because
he is.
Like normal Cyclops just has so many weird like he fumbles Jean Grey, and then he also fumbles Emma Frost, which is just like how like you were the fattest fumbler I've ever seen in my life. And then his whole villain arc legit made no sense. Bro fumbled the girl and was like, you know what? Fuck this shit. Everyone needs to die. Everyone needs to die. It was the weirdest villain arc of all time. And then like, isn't there a point in comics where he turns into like a fucking like teenager? Cause he's on the Champions.
I didn't know about that.
There is cause he's on the Champions. I legit think there's a point in comics when he just turns into like a teenager and leaves the X-Men, and joins the Champions.
Weird.
I gotta figure it out. Yeah, cause this is.
All right, how do you
This
feel
is him.
about?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like a teenager. I don't know.
Teenager.
And he was on the Champions.
Yeah. I see.
And I don't know what happened that he turned into a teenager. I think it was after he died. I think he turned into. I think he was resurrected as a teenager.
Alright, Champions.
Let me get on to his Champions area.
Yeah. Following the second superhuman civil war, what? The young X.
What does he mean, the young X-Men though? How did he turn young? What? Because I always see photos of like that version of him from like the Champions, and I'm always so confused why he's like a teenager.
Oh, it was a story placed in that time.
But then how the fuck would he have joined the Champions as a teenager? Because the Champions are like present day characters. Like it's Miles Morales, Miss Marvel, and Nova. Like that Spider-Man.
Sam Alexander Nova?
Yeah, Sam Alexander Nova, Miss Marvel, and that it doesn't say Miles, but that's Miles Spider-Man. Because there's like an iconic shot that like saying that they left. There's an iconic shot of like Miles, Kamala, and Nova like burning their Avengers like cards. And it's like an iconic like image from comics. And I'm confused how he was a teenager.
Dude.
Is this like a time travel thing?
Time displaced. Here we go.
What the fuck?
Beast from
of course, it's always fucking Beast, man. Of course.
Beast. He took him from the past.
And brought him to. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
so at one point there were two Cyclops.
Cyclops. That's so weird.
So awful.
Because it is referenced that, so it's really weird because that means that 616 Cyclops was gaining the memories of this Cyclops, because there's a later point in comics where Kamala Khan is talking to adult Cyclops, and it's like, I don't know if you remember our time together, and he's like, I do. Which means while these two Cyclopses were on the same, he was just gaining
That's so weird.
memories. I guess I say that, but that's also how I made the clones in the GCYU, where they all remembered everything. They all remembered everything Goku did past the time they were made. Yeah, my Cyclops didn't turn evil because he fumbled a bitch, so he's not evil.
He turned evil for a different reason. No, I'm kidding. All right.
Yeah, he turned evil because someone
I'll put him
ate
in
his
A,
balls.
I'll put this guy in C.
Yeah.
Whatever. Daredevil.
So are we gonna? That's obviously the She-Hulk one. Obviously the She-Hulk Daredevil, but are we gonna use that as also like his like TV show?
TV show?
Yeah. I gotta go S tier, bro.
Fair enough.
He's so good in that TV show. He's so fucking good in that show. And then Comics Daredevil, fuck man, Comics Daredevil can go in S tier as well. Right now, Daredevil is on one of the fucking sickest arcs I've ever seen in my life. No. He needs to go straight to F. He needs to go straight to F. Straight to fucking F. Is that Silver Surfer? Who the fuck is that?
That is Dazzler.
Oh. Dazzler is on the X-Force in the GCYU.
She's kind of just, like... For being
boring.
on the
Like
X-Men,
what
she kind of just like
what does
needs to
she
get
do?
rescued a lot. Like,
Yeah, like see,
yeah, fair enough. Okay, now we got three
like
versions of Deadpool.
dude, I don't even know why he's still where he is. Put him right in the fucking F tier. Holy shit. Holy fuck, he sucks.
Here's I'll put Ryan Reynolds in S.
Yeah, because I do think he honestly is
And
better than the comics did.
yeah, I'll put him in like B.
No, I'd say you have to put him in A. He's still really
Okay.
good.
Okay.
I think like
he can get annoying.
yeah. But I mean like, and then who is that? Who's the fourth?
That
Who's
is
right there?
Deathlock. I don't know.
What?
Deathlock.
Fuck. I don't know what the fuck that is. Hold on, let me look at this. Isn't that like an evil Deadpool?
I don't think he has anything to do with Deadpool.
What the fuck is this guy? An X-Men? Who is this guy?
I don't know.
Who the fuck is this? He kind of looks like he looks like Marvel's Cyborg, basically.
Yeah, I looked up most popular Marvel characters and he was in there.
Yeah,
Moon Knight was not on that list because it was heroes in anti-heroes.
You still should have known. You should have known when you're putting Grimace and Batman on there. You still should have known. You should have known, dude. You still should. And you put Arachnite on. It's not like you forgot Moon Knight existed.
That one is fair.
You put the fusion of Spider-Man and Moon Knight on there and forgot.
That one is fair. Okay,
yeah, it is fair.
I don't know.
The Batman one's
fair.
fair.
This guy. He looks boring.
He could be really cool. I don't know what he does.
Yeah, I'll put him in C.
Doc! Oh, I have a lot of issues with
actually,
Doc Ock.
in the comics.
Here's my thing. I love Doc Ock. But recent day Doc Ock really sucks. Because he went from having, like, one of the greatest character arcs of all time with Superior Spider-Man, where he really learned to be a hero. He was resurrected in a clone body of Peter Parker and became Superior Spider-Man again while Peter Parker was still active. And then he just randomly turned evil again.
Yeah.
Just because the writer wanted Doc Ock to be evil again. There is literally no explanation for it. They just made him evil again. And it was such a, like, character-breaking thing, and it just sucks. And, I mean, I obviously, like, in total, Doc Ock's definitely, like, an A tier.
Yeah.
But, like, it's unfortunate because I feel like they should have just kept him a hero. He should have just stayed a hero.
What about Alfred Molina?
Why are you even asking? S tier. Like, why are you even asking? Like, dude, him and Dafoe are the greatest Spider-Man villains. Like, come on.
And then we got he's Dr. Druid. I don't know if you know anything about Dr. Druid.
No.
I
don't.
Commonly called the most boring Marvel character ever made.
No surprise.
He is I'm putting him in D. He is a Doctor Strange villain.
Of course. I mean, Doctor Strange is arguably one of the, like, fucking most boring Marvel characters.
He basically just follows people around and just, like, fucking inconveniences them. It's so stupid.
What?
Well, I mean...
Oh, I know he's not for a while, but do you know that Kraven... I know he's not for a while on the list, but did you know that Kraven the Hunter in comics right now isn't even Kraven the Hunter?
Yeah.
You know how he died during Kraven's last battle?
Yeah, he dies during Kraven's last time. They bring him back and hunt it. His family brings him back, and he's like, "Yo, what?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Yo, why the fuck did you bring me back?" Yeah. And then he just leaves.
They cursed him. So they cursed him so that he could only be killed by Spider-Man. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But Kraven's mission was over. So during Spencer's run, he clones himself and trains his son to be the next like to be like a good hunter, so that he has a purpose. But then he realizes that his son is better than him, So to break the curse, he wears a Spider-Man costume and shoots himself. Kraven the Hunter right now in comics is the like clone son. It's not actually Kraven. Kraven is dead. Kraven is dead in comics right now. Like the original Kraven the Hunter is not alive anymore. He put a Spider-Man costume on and killed himself again. This guy's killed himself twice. This guy joined the Avengers.
Yeah, that's another. I forgot about.
I don't even know. I'm surprised. They let everyone join the Avengers. It's like a fucking.
Read this sentence. Read this sentence. Anthony was fairly successful as a superhero and even became a member of the Avengers. However, his arrogance and weakness for women led him to be seduced and manipulated.
No, put this guy in F tier. Put this fucking guy in F tier. Yo, what? What?
He sucks.
We're moving on. Is that Domino?
Okay, Domino. Wow, what a good reaction.
Fuck if I know. I don't know. Domino's a cool character. She has a cool power set, but I don't really know much of what she ever does in comics. Like I don't know. You know where he goes. The goat himself.
Two goats right next to each other.
Alright, now look, I'm gonna give you that one. Because obviously MF Doom is good. But he shouldn't be on this list over Moon Knight!
Alright, Fantastic Four movie, Dr. Doom.
C tier.
Okay, fair enough. Dude,
no, I'm gonna ask you another question. So you had the idea to put Dupe on this list and could not remember to put Moon Knight on the list. Are you fucking my ass right now? Man, I'm saying F just to fuck with you because Dupe sucks.
No, he's terrible.
Didn't put Moon Knight on. Fuck you. Who's that?
Doorman.
Okay, so you can put fucking Doorman. Who the fuck is that? You can put fucking who the fuck Doorman is
one of my favorite characters ever because he's so dumb. So he's part of the Great Lakes Avengers.
Oh, of course. Of fucking course it's them. You can put fucking Doorman on. Moon Knight.
He can use his body as a portal.
Oh my fucking. How many people can do that? That's literally Cloak's power as well, basically.
But he's called Doorman.
Oh my god, shut the fuck up, man. Bro, put this guy right in the fucking D tier. Fuck, man.
Okay, we got Drax.
Doorman. Drax, I mean, arguably in the first two movies, he was, like, probably my least favorite Guardian. But he's really good in.
He's so funny though.
He's hilarious.
He hits.
When he hits. But it's also one of those things where it's like characterization wise, they really blew the rug out with him. Like especially like Guardians
Thanos 1 doesn't have an interaction with Thanos.
And then his biggest interaction with Thanos is such an out of character moment where because if you remember. In Guardians 1, he rushes at Ronan and gets his ass beat, and he literally says that he will not make that mistake again. And then at the beginning of Infinity War, Quill is like, don't rush in. And then he just rushes in because, Thanos! Like, it was such a stupid, like, the Russo brothers don't know how to use Drax, and they arguably made his character much worse, because then in Volume 2, he really didn't do much. Drax was an utter joke in Volume 2. He had no character. He brought some of the funniest jokes and then some of the worst jokes in that movie.
Oh yeah,
the you have a penis one. Like that was so stupid. And I don't know, like, but then he's really good in Guardians 3. Like he's really good in Guardians. He's funny, and then he has like arguably. In total, he has one of the best character arcs in the MCU, going from like his whole thing in the first few movies where he's like, "I hate dancing." He's like idiots are the ones who dance, and then and then at the end of the movie, it's like he was arguably one of the best character arcs, but he just kind of doesn't do much other than Guardians 1 and Guardians 3. So I can't say honestly, if he was better in the other movies, and if he got an actual lick in on Thanos, I could 100% say he'd be S tier. but the fact he was not even utilized in Infinity War at all. I truly believe that he shouldn't have dusted in Infinity War. He should have gotten to be on that mission to so that he could have like gotten his licks in on Thanos at least once.
Instead of Rocket.
Yeah, instead. Well, I'm okay. I think
Rocket was good,
I think the three of them should have survived. I think it should have been Rocket, Nebula, and Drax, because they're all like very different. Nebula's very like stoic, hates everything.
Well, that's the good
Rocket's
thing about
like
Guardians is everyone.
Yeah, they're all very different. Which I'm saying, it would have been nice to have those three, but Drax dusted, and he never even hit Thanos once, which is just fucking insane.
It's stupid.
Is that Electro? Who is that?
We already talked about comic Electro. I'll stick him in the B.
I mean, both
can go. With them.
Yeah, and then he can go right into F tier. Well, actually, wait a minute. Because you don't have the MCU version on, so that does, because he's really good in No Way Home. Like, he actually is really good in No Way Home. I'd say C, because he's really good in No Way Home. But he has a much bigger role in Amazing Spider-Man 2, and he sucks. Emma Frost, I mean, bad as hell. But I don't.
B. I don't know.
Yeah, I know she has a lot of good. I don't read a lot of X-Men. Like, there's just so much to the X-Men. It's kind of hard to catch up.
I don't fucking know anything about Firestar.
The only thing I know about Firestar is from that fucking old Spider-Man show, Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, where it was Firestar and Iceman for some fucking reason. That shit was so weird, but whatever. Galactus has one of the coolest origins, but has arguably been ruined recently in comics because of one detail that made it. So one of the biggest things that made Galactus special was that he survived the previous multiverse. Was that he was a being from the last multiverse.
Oh,
yeah. But during, I don't remember what event it was, but the multiverse is destroyed, and the only two people that survive are Galactus and Franklin Richards. And then Franklin Richards restores it. So arguably it just kind of takes away the one thing that was like important about Galactus, was that he survived the last multiverse. Because now there's two people that have survived a multiverse reset. And also, it means Galactus has just survived another one, and it doesn't add anything to him. So, it's just...
I mean, it's not that big of a deal.
It's not a big deal, but it takes one of the things that was, like, the big about Galactus, was the fact that he was, like...
I'm still putting him in A tier, because he's...
Yeah, obviously.
Awesome. Yeah.
But it was such...
This fucking shit.
Fucking hell!
That didn't even come through the mic.
Okay, is that Gambit? Who is that?
Yeah, love Gambit. Oh my god.
Gambit has a really good story. Like, he's a really cool character.
Honestly,
this whole thing that he was
probably my favorite X-Men.
Really?
Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler. I think my favorite X-Men is either between Nightcrawler or probably Wolverine. I feel like Wolverine just has so many like good stories to him that he's. How can you hate Wolverine? You know,
you
fucking love
can't hate him. I just put him at 3 spot. Nightcrawler.
Yeah. Gambit. Yeah, Gambit. I give Gambit A. I don't think I can put him in S.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
I don't think I can put him in S. I just don't think he does enough to get S tier. They don't use him enough. MCU Gamora.
I don't know.
I feel like she probably is. I feel like she probably is the one Guardian that just kind of feels like there, like along for the ride type of thing. Like, I feel like the only important thing they ever really did with her was her relationship with Peter and then her dying.
Yeah.
Like, also, especially in Volume 3, she kind of just feels like a Nebula copy. She was good in Volume 3, but she also just kind of has the same personality as Nebula from the first 2 films. Like, she doesn't really do much in any of the films, really. Like, I mean, she's a good character, but it's just kind of like she doesn't really play much of a role. Like,
we'll pop her in the B spot.
Yeah, you could arguably remove her from most of the, like, two Guardians movies, and only a few things would be like very different. Like the Guardians would still form, you know. Yeah. I know I do not see Gibbon on this fucking list, and there's no Moon Knight. I can't believe you got Gibbon on the list, and you did. Yeah, put him in F. I don't even want to fucking speak about it. I can't fucking believe you got Gibbon on this list and not Moon Knight.
Gibbon.
Fuck you. We all know Goblin. We know all three of those Goblins go straight to S tier.
Yeah, let's go.
Green Goblin that ass, and then Defoe Goblin. I mean, Green Goblin is already one of the greatest comic book villains of all time.
Yeah, he definitely is.
He's one of the biggest fucking dicks in comics, and I hate where Norman Osborn is at right now in comics. Fuck Gold Goblin, and that stupid fucking arc he's on right now. Oh, there's no more Goblin in me. I'm such a piss baby boy. I'm not Gold Goblin now. I make up for my sins. Like, shut the fuck up. Kill someone. Like, bro, fuck you. Kill MJ or something, man. I'm sick of your shit. Gold Goblin my ass, bro. Fuck. Bro, yeah, murder Paul, bro. No, because that's not even a heinous act, man. No one likes Paul. Kill someone important. Like, fuck, man. You're boring as shit right now. So unfortunate. Fucking hating it. I want to kill Zeb Wells. I can't wait a minute. I can't say that on air. Hobgoblin. I mean, I'd
put him in A. He's so good.
He's just not as good as like Green Goblin.
Oh no, not at all.
But
and also the thing with like trying to make him Ned Leeds for some reason, even though he wasn't, was so.
Well, cause like that's the thing. The whole arc with Hobgoblin was so confusing though, because they kept switching everything up. So people that didn't read comics enough, and they like stopped off where they said Ned Leeds was Hobgoblin, never realized that it wasn't Ned Leeds. That Ned Leeds has legit never been the Hobgoblin, and now everyone wants that fat ass bitch in the MCU to be the Hobgoblin. Man, fuck that guy. If Ned Leeds is Goblin in any of the fucking movies, I'm walking out of the fucking theater. Unless it's like one of the greatest character arcs of all fucking time, the reason he became the Hobgoblin, I'm out of that theater. Fuck, I hate Ned Leeds, man. Even comics Ned Leeds sucks. Is he on this list? I'm gonna put him right in the fucking F tier.
He's not on this list.
Oh, good. Neither of them? Cause you have to create a whole new tier for fucking MCU Ned Leeds. Whole new fucking tier for that guy. He sucks!
Big emotions.
Who's that? Who's the next guy? Is that Demo Goblin?
Yeah, it's Demo Goblin.
Demo Goblin? What all has Demo Goblin really done, though?
Yeah, fair enough.
I'd say B.
Idea,
he's really fucking cool.
Really do anything.
I'd say like B. The design carries hard. The design carries hard. Who's that?
That is Gorgon from the Inhumans.
I don't know anything about the Inhumans. That's all you, if you know anything about
it. He's very strong. He's kind of boring.
That's all he's got. Okay, yeah. Being strong in Marvel Comics does not make... And then... I don't know. Like, you can put whatever the fuck you want. I have no words. I have no words for the fact he is on this fucking list. I have no words for the fact him and Batman were on this fucking list. Like, it's fucking insane.
G tier.
Whatever.
He's in G tier.
Hey, MCU Groot. Now, technically, you should have put two Groots on here. Because it is, like, actually confirmed that Groot is a different person to Volume 2, all of that. Because if we're talking just that Groot, I'd probably put him low, because he legit only has, like, one really good character moment, and it's the end of the film.
I did forget
now, if we're talking, like, Groot further on, I'd put him in, like, A, or almost S, because he does really good. So I just put him in A.
Yeah,
we'll just count that as Groot overall, just the name, because, yeah.
Okay, is this Guardian?
I mean, he's Canadian, so can I put him that high? I mean, no.
Put him in
He's
From
cool.
Canada.
I mean, like, he's
Canada.
cool. Yeah, he's cool. I don't give a shit. I, I don't know about this one, Chief. I really don't like her after Across the Spider-Verse. She got on my nerves in that movie.
Yeah.
Because I want to point something out very important about that movie.
I do like her
None
character.
none of it would have happened if she wouldn't have visited Miles. Because because this is another thing that I think to be proven in Beyond the Spider-Verse, is that the canon events are bullshit. Because her whole mission there was to stop Spot. But Spot's the reason his dad dies. So if she had just done her mission and gotten Spot out of there,
Oh yeah.
how would his dad have died as a canon event? Which is why I'm saying that whole thing is bullshit and Miguel's gonna get proven wrong. But that's the problem with her. If she would have just stuck to the mission, she probably could have just visited Miles
Like
after she got Spot. But she was like, nah, fuck that. Oh, I don't give a shit.
But I don't think you understand. She was in love.
She's white. I don't care. Oh, it was so cheats at the beginning of that movie. You could have taken him out and then went and said hi to Miles. There was no reason to not take him out. So I'll still say A, because she was really good in Into the Spider-Verse.
I also liked all the character that they gave her in Crock.
But like, she's like I just. Yeah, Cross, but like I just have that issue, man, because my boy Miles would not be in the situation he is in right now, bro. If it was like, she's the entire reason that movie happens, basically. If she had just not visited him, I know bro was upset, but there's plenty of black bitches out there that are so much hotter than her, Miles. You fumbled the bag, personally. And then, how do you even, what do you even put Gwen Stacy on this list?
I hate.
She was arguing. Yeah, like she was arguably, if she had not died, she probably could have been a better character. Because she literally was Peter Parker's first love. If she hadn't died, he would still be with her to this day.
But also,
he would still like she
first of all, she never knew he was Spider-Man, which is kind of stupid. But that
is also one of the weirdest things. She's one of the only love interests to never find out he was Spider-Man.
Whenever, oh wait, actually, I'll put her higher.
I feel like she's much better. Like, it's one of those things where it's like she is like. I genuinely believe that she was brought back today in comics. I think Peter probably would leave MJ for her. Like, that was he was literally like that.
That happens
like,
in the original Clone Saga when Stacy's brought back. He's like, man, if you weren't a clone, I would leave her.
I mean, look, like, you blame him? I mean, one, she's bad as hell. I mean, she like was literally like they were perfect, and it's very unfortunate because she wasn't even supposed to die. Stan Lee just made that decision last minute, and then when it backfired, because a lot of people hated the fact she died. Like, it was a big thing. As much as I love Stan Lee, there were a lot of instances where he did something and then blamed it on other people, but he was the one who greenlit it, like her death. Like Iron Man's weird nose that he got at one point in comics. He told him to do that. Iron Man had a nose. He had a nose at one point on the helmet. The helmet had a nose.
Ew.
And Stan Lee told that to do to make Iron Man look more human. But then people hated it because it looked fucking weird. And then he was like, I didn't tell him to do that. I didn't tell him to do that. But yeah, and then, I mean, fuck, man. Amazing Spider-Man Gwen Stacy could almost go into fucking S tier. She was such a good character. Man. That death scene hits crazy, bro. That death scene hits crazy. Had me balling at the drive-in.
Not one of the best.
She just wasn't in it enough. I mean, she wasn't, Had me balling in that theater, big dog. Dude. I don't care. What does she
Okay,
Hammerhead ever do?
Stick that bitch in D. Hammerhead is just boring.
They don't do anything. It's so boring.
Yeah, it's very boring.
And then Amy Harry Osborn. I will say, James Franco does some good acting. Like, there's a lot of subtle, especially in the first movie. There's a lot of those subtle thing. Like when at Peter at the graduation where Norman doesn't give him a good congratulations, but then walks up to Peter and gives him a good one. And you can see, like, James Franco in the background. He, like, does this, like, really good moment of, like, realizing that his dad's not going to say anything else to him. He, like, just mopes away. And it's really good. I mean, he's not bad, but he just doesn't do anything. Especially in Spider-Man 2, where it's, like, every time he's on screen. And I get it. I would probably do the same thing. But, like, it's like every time he was on screen in Spider-Man 2, it was just, did you know Spider-Man killed my dad? Did you know Spider-Man killed my dad, Peter? Peter, you know Spider-Man. Did you know Spider-Man killed my dad?
If
you
Spider-Man
you know he killed my dad?
If Spider-Man killed your dad.
But no, that's what I just said. I would do the same thing, but it was so annoying. It was every time he was on screen. Peter, you know Spider-Man. Spider-Man killed my dad, Peter. Peter, Spider-Man killed my dad. It was like, yeah, no, dude. Like, I understand. And then in Spider-Man 3, I genuinely wish in some world that he had done a really good, but what are we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? What?
Yeah, you did freeze.
Oh, did I? Okay.
Yeah, we should put him in B.
So I'd say yeah. I mean, he's not a bad character.
No.
He doesn't do a lot in the film.
And then in comics, he's really good. Maybe
I might have to say S.
S? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Dude, that when he becomes the Goblin, that whole arc is fucking nutty, dude.
That's good.
Such a good comic arc, man.
Good.
He's so good in that. Like, I just have to say S because that. Then they left it for a while. At point, which, you know, we don't talk about Kindred. I hate Kindred. Fucking hate Kindred.
Okay.
Was I frozen again?
Something going on with your internet again. I don't know what happened.
We had a good run. Is that Havoc?
Yeah.
Is it not doing it anymore? We good?
No, I think we're good.
Okay. Alright, Havoc. I mean,
he's cool. He's cool. Honestly.
He's cool.
B?
I mean, like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, B. Yeah, I mean, like, I still love that moment where he cuts his mouth. Like, that was cool. You know, holy shit. Why the fuck? I fucking hate Hawkeye. No.
Okay.
It's fine. I mean, MCU Hawkeye just sucks. I mean, like, what does he really do?
Yeah, fair enough.
What has he ever?
He is happily married and is does anything.
Like, he doesn't, like, he barely can, like, the only good scene I think he's ever had is with Natasha in Endgame. His show sucked. I mean, he just... And then Comics Hawkeye's cool. I mean, he has, like, really good comic runs. Like, he's had these really good comic runs. Especially the one that his show was based off of, which they butchered royally. I mean, holy shit. And then we know GCYU Hawkeye goes straight into fucking S tier. I love this guy. Everyone hates him, but I love that guy.
I
love that fucking guy, man.
Hercules.
Hercules. Gay icon right here. I love Hercules. I have to go A. Love Hercules. Great villain. Sometimes. He's a good hero, but he was a villain for a while. Probably A. Yeah. He's definitely he is the best Guardians villain. Because if we're being completely honest, the two movies villains. Yeah. Who the fuck is that? Is that a
High Evolutionary?
Oh.
He's all right. He's definitely better in the movies.
Yeah. B.
Yeah, fair enough.
B. Man, like what? Fuck Howard the Duck. Like, what the fuck does Howard the Duck? Yeah, D for Duck, man. The D for Dick and Duck, man. I don't even like.
He definitely has both. If you've
seen the movie. Yeah. And Comics Hulk S tier. I mean, like it's
Comics
fucking
Hulk is so
fucking
good.
fucking Hulk, dude. I mean,
Dude,
it's the
he's
fucking
so good.
he's the Hulk. Ang Lee Hulk. C
Fair enough.
tier. Incredible Hulk. A. And then MCU Hulk.
Yeah.
Incredible Hulk's fire. Fuck
MCU
this guy,
Hulk.
man. Fuck this guy.
They
Fuck
butchered
this
him so
guy.
bad.
Because, like, I think the only two movies he's genuinely enjoyable in are Age of Ultron and the first Avengers movie. Like, he legit sucks after Age of Ultron. Because he's not even in it half the time. But when we get back to him in Thor Ragnarok, he sucks. The whole, like,
Yeah.
whiny baby Hulk they did. And the fact that Thor Ragnarok was supposed to be adapting Planet Hulk, and Hulk was a whiny little bitch in that movie was so fucking stupid. I love Thor Ragnarok. I love Thor Ragnarok as a movie. But Hulk in that movie sucks so much dick, man. Fuck, man. And then, Lou Ferrigno Hulk. I mean,
he tried his best.
It's like he tried his like I'd say B because I mean like for what it was, he didn't do bad, but it's just not like it's not great, you know. Red Hulk. Ooh, I fucking love Red Hulk. I mean, he's
a great villain.
He's not as good as Abomination. I'd say A. It's lagging again, isn't it?
It did for a second, but I got your entire comment, so it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say A. Because I think Abomination is an A. Oh, great.
Okay.
Oh, hello?
Hello. Test. We're good. No.
Okay.
We're not good.
Maestro.
We are not good.
We're not good?
We are not good.
Really?
I hear you fine.
My bar's at...
I hear you fine.
My bar's only at 38. Really?
Okay, you're back. We're good.
Oh, okay. My bar was only at 30.
Maestro!
I mean, he's cool. How many stories is Maestro really in, though?
I don't know.
Like...
He's cool.
I'd say B. Why not? I don't know. MCU Abomination is just kind of like...
He sucks after She-Hulk.
He's just kind of whatever. I mean...
Yeah.
And then I think Comic Abomination is like S tier. He is
very good.
Probably... I don't know if he's the best Hulk villain. I feel like in a way...
Would you say is the best Hulk villain?
I'm trying to think. Cause like, I feel like Abomination is like, he is the Hulk, basically. But I feel like the leader's the best Hulk villain because he is the opposite of the Hulk. He's incredibly intelligent, whereas the Hulk isn't. I mean, the Hulk is smart at some points in comics. But at other points, he's not really, like, that smart. And I feel like Abomination is also not that smart. And they're kind of just the same character, but he's still a great villain. But, I just think the leader's the best Hulk villain because he's, like, the opposite of what the Hulk is. Alright, who's next?
I think we're going to call it there. We're going to split this into a part 1, part 2 sort of deal, I think.
Bro, it's only 118. I can't stop now.
We're, like, halfway through.
Okay, well, how long are we recording for?
It has been 2 hours almost, a little more actually. I think.
I've watched podcasts that are like 4 hours long.
No, we're splitting it into a part 1, part 2. Okay.
Fuck you.
That's fine. We'll pick back up on that next episode.
This is unfair. Who was next?
You'll find out next episode.
Wait, why was Abomination the whole way down here?
Because he was with Hulk.
Okay. Who is next?
Well, you won't know. Actually, fine. We'll get a teaser. It's Human Torch. Next episode, we'll go to Human Torch.
Well, you also know that we still have to do the ultimate question, right?
Yeah, no. I have the ultimate question. Here's my ultimate question for you. If you had any superpower for 24 hours, which superpower would you have, and what would you do? That's my ultimate question for you.
Okay. So, there's two answers for this for me.
Two answers.
If I wanted to have fun, I'd probably choose all the Spider-Man's power set.
Okay.
And have fun with that. But if I was being honest with myself, I would 100% choose Flash's power set and rob every bank in the world.
I mean,
and then because the cameras can't pick you up.
Yeah.
You can phase into the vault from the back, so they won't even know that you were in there until they go in and the money's all gone. And then I can go anywhere I want in the world. I can take all my money, run to Hawaii, and retire. The rest of my life.
There you go.
So I think if I was honest, probably Flash's abilities. Because let's be honest, being Spider-Man for 24 hours is cool, but then you're just kind of Spider-Man for 24 hours, and then the world doesn't have Spider-Man anymore, and then you're just kind of cooked. What difference do you make? What difference do you make in that 24 hours? Other than people are like, oh, it's Spider-Man, but then you never show up again. With the money, no one's even gonna know I technically exist because I'm not gonna have the super speed anymore after that day. So then, the government is not gonna be able to find me because there's no trace of me, and I don't have the power, so it's not like I can get detected ever again.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
So it's the perfect plot.
Perfect 1-2 punch.
Super speed. Not super speed, Flash's abilities, because super speed I'd die. Realistically, you need the Flash's power set because of the speed force stopping the friction from killing him.
Yeah.
So, Flash.
Tap into the speed force.
Yeah, exactly. Just having the speed force, basically. That'd be the power I want. And then I would just rob so much money. And then bam.
That makes sense. That's a good answer.
Bam.
That's a good answer.
Bam. Bam.
Bam.
I'm rich. And then never again. I could literally be rich and then pay people to animate the GCYU.
Oh.
I could open up an animation studio and hire the best animators in the world with all that money. And then bam.
Speaking of which, check us out.
Check out the GCYU.
There's gonna be. Fuck it, I'll link it in the description. GCYU.
Fuck it. Both channels.
Both channels. I'll link
both channels.
I mean,
the playlist with all the videos. Anyways, well, yeah. Both channels. The whole playlist with everything. Phase 1's ending soon.
Phase 1 is ending
It's a dub.
soon.
It's a dub.
So, yeah. This has been What's Doing in the Crockpot. Thank you all for watching.
Remember, live, love, crockpot, and gay sex. That's my motto.
That's your motto? Good to know.
You can take the gay sex part out if you want. I don't care if you. I don't care.
I'm leaving that in.
We'll leave the gay sex part. We'll leave the gay sex part in. Oh, no, I didn't mean out of the video. I meant if you do want to use the motto, you don't have to use the gay sex part. But you'd be homophobic.
We're printing it on a shirt.
Yeah. That'd be so fire. You'd be homophobic if you didn't use the gay sex part of it.
Love crockpot gay sex.
What
a beautiful motto.
It's just so facts. That is literally just so facts. All right. Thanks for watching. I'm out this bitch.
Holy shit, where'd he go?
I'm back!
Ah!